I got yell, Marv? Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TOPT. My name is Larry. The twins and Sebastian are not here just yet. Sebastian will not be participating. For all those that do not know, Sebastian is a huge Knicks fan. So the Knicks play tonight, and since they're in the championship, right, I got to give him that leeway to just go out there and be himself. So, as you guys do see, as we've told you on our last podcast episode, Marv happened to move into a new studio. And congrats to Marv and the Bravery Studio crew. It's a new studio, man. So everything's still getting set up. This is our first time recording in this studio. I hope it looks really good for you guys. I hope the sound is good. If it's not, please type in a live chat. Tell Marv like, yo, Marv, do this, do that, just to make sure like the quality is up to your standards. Okay? Don't be a troll. Don't troll Marv. I know you guys love Marv. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's episode 258, I believe. We're at 258, and there's no One Piece this week. And these are some of my best times on the pod, because we can literally talk about anything else. So if you guys want to, you guys could talk with us about anything else that you basically want to discuss. It doesn't have to be One Piece. It could be other anime. It could be other things. It could be just anything. Literally anything. It could be an actual podcast instead of an anime podcast, okay? Lawrence and Lionel will be here shortly, though. They have to make their way up soon and make their way here. All right. So the agenda for today is going to be a lot of super chats and just talking on chat itself. And we get so many super chats that it takes up everything. I don't know if we'll be able to do Discord phone calls. Me and Marv didn't talk about that yet, and I don't think we have the abilities to do so yet because I don't have Sebastian's laptop. So, yeah, man, the pod is going to run until about 9:30, so it's going to be our full 3 hours. All right, starting with Super Chat 1 from Rhett Vikings 23 with the 5. Hey, Larry, do you know when you are going to start posting reaction videos on Patreon again? Guess what, Rhett? I beat you to it, dog, okay? I posted a video today, all right? It was episode 12 of that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and it was good. I gave it an 8.5, and I hate Gabaru? The lizard man, son, prince, whatever? Yo, I hate that dude, bro. Reminds me of Sanji a little bit, just a little bit. But I do love the ogres. And I love Shion, even though she makes terrible food. It's my girl. Thank you for the 5, though. Vince Mochino with the 10 says, just want to say I spoke about the possibility of Brooke being a Davy clan member in the Discord at the beginning of Elbath, and y'all said it was an L take. Well, here we are now. Hashtag Davy D Brooke. Hashtag Elbeths D. Elbeths D. Anyway, I mean, if you called it, you called it, but it still ain't confirmed, dog. I mean, is the possibility there? Absolutely. Possibility is. I just don't know how liable that is. Right now, like, people be looking like other people, bro. It doesn't necessarily mean they're from the same spot, but would you say Aokiji happens to be a D-Clan member too? Just because he black and got a fro and looks like Brooke? Nah, bro. Not all black people are D-Clan members, all right? But thank you for the 10. Davey D. Oaks, our boy with the $2, says, yo, Larry, any word on your channel? Hashtag bang bang buggy gang. Yes, so the wait is over. I kind of spoke about it on Patreon. Listen, man, I don't know what happened, and I can fully discuss it now because it's not under like legal reasons or legal actions. Basically, I was told I was focused on, and somebody reported my channel specifically to a outside company that handles fraudulent activity, basically, like copyright activities. So when they report it to this company, the company basically like has some type of leeway because they're probably a third party and they have somewhat rights. So when they hit up YouTube and claim a video, the video automatically gets taken down, and there's really nothing I could do about it. So the only thing I was capable of doing is going, hey, I can send this counter notification. The counter notification will then process itself towards the claimant, and then they have to counteract that notification within 10 business days. So they had 10 business days to go, okay, we know that this is our video. We're going to bring it to legal action because your video was either not transformative enough, not reactionary enough, not enough commentary. The audio was uploaded as regular. They basically have to say, yo, you uploaded the video, the episode the same way like we showed the episode on like Crunchyroll or something like that. And they didn't. They didn't say anything. I had to wait until June 4th. And when June 4th came around, probably like around 11 a.m., they basically were like, yo, you don't need to do anything. The claimer didn't post any legal action against you. Therefore, the video is back up. Your channel gets the YouTube strike taken off as well. So it's a lot of great. There's a really good feeling, brother. There's a really good feeling. Because for those that do not know, YouTube, when you get a strike, it puts your channel in jeopardy, right? And the video that was being claimed, technically, if I was to try to fight it, I would be putting my channel endangered, but every other channel that's associated with my personal channel, that also gets terminated as well. So there was a high chance, just because I viewed this video and I did this reaction, that TOPT, the YouTube channel, would have gotten taken down if it got brought to legal action. There's a possibility. And I'm sitting here thinking for like the past 2 weeks, yo, this wasn't worth it. I should have just waited the, 60 to 90 days to get the YouTube strike off and just leave the video as is. But being me, I was being like super prideful and like, I was like, nah, I gotta fight this, bro. This is crazy. I know what I posted isn't worthy of being claimed. Like, even if like the main people who had the licenses to the IP of One Piece, they wouldn't have been able to claim the video because the video is so altered. It's completely altered. You can't see the video at all, really, and you can't hear anything most of the time. So, and then I thought to myself, like, damn, I really put almost 3.5 years of editing and hard work to just get this channel taken down for $8. So the channel's back up. I just posted on Patreon today. I did my episode 12. I've been posting on Patreon, so if those of you that want to view my anime reactions, just go to my Patreon, bro. Because I'm not trying to go through that again. I'm going to start posting different content, though, overall. And that's really it, guys. So that's to answer your question, Davey. Sebastian with the $2. You're cheap at. Sebastian with the 2 says, his mayor is Muslim, his bagel is Jewish, his Christian Dior. Nixon 4. Good one, Seb. Davey D. Oaks with a 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Davey. Yo, you do so much, Davey. You know I mess with you heavy, doggy. Tobias Melly, 45, with the 7 months to Shichibukai status, says, glad everything worked out well with your channel, Larry. I was worried, but I'm glad it's okay for now. Heart emoji. Love you, boys. Have an awesome stream. Tobias, thank you so much, brother. And thank you for wanting my channel to be okay. It was stressing me out, dog. It really was stressing me out. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, yo, what am I going to do for these? I was stressing. I was looking at the email, going to see if they were going to take like legal action or not against me. And I kept checking my email. Like, I remember after I filed the claim, like the counter notification, I just kept checking my email for the next like 4 days nonstop, just in case like they were like, oh, we taking it, legally. So it was wild. Big Mom Baby Daddy Yikes with the 5 says, let's go Knicks. Use this Larry tax to share 1 seat at MSG between the 4 of you. Pretty sure if the twins pretended they're conjoined, you need 1 ticket. Also, have you seen the MSG seat tickets? At all? Have you seen it, Marv? Nah? Brother, those tickets, for nosebleed tickets, it's like $5,700. You gotta sit with Jesus, and that's how much it costs, bro. Like, it's crazy. I saw like even like lower seatings for like $75,000 just for one game. It's astounding how expensive MSG is, and it's crazy that they hiked those prices up to that much. And New Yorkers, like, they're still going to pay that, especially for the Knicks being in the championship. Brother, that's crazy. Also, the Twins could just fuse like Goten and Trunks. Pretty sure they'll be all right. Swag Stupidity became a member for 16 months. Thank you, man. You almost made a year and a half. He says, I graduate massage school Friday. Hashtag, let me stretch you out. You're about to get your license revoked right now, bro. Right now. It's crazy, though. Like, I always thought being a massage therapist was kind of crazy. Like, how can you not massage somebody and be somewhat like, damn, yo, they fine as hell? How could you not, brother? I literally would be like, all right, yo, she thick. Fine. Or like if you massage somebody and they stink too. Or like they got a back with mad acne on it. I don't know if I could do it, dog. This is why I'm not an Asian lady. Was that racist? That was a racist comment. That's not a racist comment. It's not at all. It's only racist if you make it racist. I fully believe that. That's what I was told about honey buns with black people. Right, Marv? Right. All right. Wade the Asian, my boy with the 2 says, audio sounds very crisp. Quality is very crisp. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thanks for letting us know. You can see my bald head even more. And since the light is flashing on me, I could actually do like solar flare. We chilling, brother. That's too much, Marv. Too far. JD Como with the 5 says, to me, Emu feels like a Garp-like figure. What if Emu and Joy Boy work together to take down Davy Jones like Garp and Roger fought Rocks? Wait, let me read that again. To me, Emu feels like a Garp figure. Okay, so Emu is Garp for you. What if Emu and Joy Boy work together to take down Davy Jones like Garp and Roger fought Rocks? I would think it would be more like Blackbeard and Luffy fighting Emu for Emu and Joy Boy to fight Davy. Because if Davy was the true king, right, during the era of Joy Boy and the era of Emu, I would consider that it would be like Luffy and Blackbeard versus Emu. Just because when you talk about Rocks, like, one, he's a king to me, right? You know, I love Rocks. But I don't think Rocks was he fits that role too perfectly. Like, also, he was controlled by Emu and the Domi Reversi. I don't think that Davy D. Jones would have been put under Domi Reversi because he was probably way too strong. It's like saying, yo, would Emu be controlled by Domi Reversi too, if you consider that thought process, right? For me, I just don't think that. I think most likely it's just Blackbeard and Luffy up and they fight, etc. Especially if Blackbeard's supposed to be that important role to take over Emu's position. It just seems likely. So, but shout out to Rocks for getting a mention. I love when we talk about Rocks, bro. He really the GOAT. Y'all need to catch up on Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. If you haven't, it's straight gash. Hashtag Larry Tax. Hashtag Hockey Chucker. Hashtag PR Gang. Shout out to my PR brethren. I've been reading the manga. I wouldn't say I have read the manga consistently for like the past 4 months or so, but I have read the manga. I read up to the point where Sasuke's daughter, I forgot her name, she ended up having like the Mangekyo Sharingan and using black holes within her Mangekyo Sharingan in order to fight like the trees that turned into humanoid people. I'm not a big fan of the tree turning into people. I don't like it. I don't like the seeds that come with it as well, which makes them like capable of regenerating at any point. I'm not a big fan of that portion of the manga. Do I think it's pretty good? I do think it's good, but it's not the Naruto vibes I want personally. I think they went too much into the future. I think that the power scaling has jumped so tremendously that it kind of doesn't make sense. It's like you become an Otsutsuki and automatically you're placed in a tier that you didn't really have to work for. And I think that's really hard for me to accept. I don't know. I just feel like, Momoshiki still being there the way he was set up to be like a Kurama to Boruto, the way Kurama was to Naruto, it just doesn't fit well for me either. I mean, the storytelling itself is gas. I do like the storytelling. I just I can't like it a lot. And I feel like there's something in the way of me liking. It really is. It's just something I just don't like about it. Maybe it's just because the powers are just like they're too god level. You know what I'm saying? Like they become god level type. Like the chick with the omni, she could do. It's like omni something, like omnipresence. She can just hear everything, and everybody just loves her. And anybody that doesn't like her has some special type of trait that they share. But overall, they don't really like. They can't hurt her. And then there's her brother Damon. If he ends up sensing any intention of harming his sister, he automatically just attacks them, and he's like super strong, and he's just a kid. And then you have like, Naruto's sister. I mean, Boruto's sister, and then Kurama came back after he passed away. I don't know, brother. I just feel like it's all over the place, but it's good storytelling. I would say there's good story beats. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's really good story beats. Thank you for the coins and the gifts too, Vito. I appreciate you, brother. Spencer with the 10 says, "What's good, y'all? Seb, it was good seeing you at Momo, bro. Anyways, I think the reason why Joy Boy's former crewmates apologized to him like the Zunisha and Emmett is because they were once Domi reversied. Sebastian's not here, but I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna watch this. So, if you saw Sebastian at MomoCon, believe me, he was very happy seeing you. Anytime we go out and see, fans, or we get approached by fans, we always are super excited and show mad love. So just thank you for, seeing him, and hopefully you got a picture with Seb. He loves taking pictures. The reason why Joy Boy's former crewmates apologized to him is because they were Domi reversied. I think that was a theory that we spoke about for sure. It could be that Zunisha, imagine Zunisha under Domi Reversi. Zunisha already is crazy big. Just to know that Domi Reversi is going to make him even bigger. Pause. That was wild. That would be monstrous. And the fact is, he didn't look like he received any damage, like permanent damage over time. I don't know. It could be why he said sorry. Emmett saying sorry, I don't know if Emmett could be put under Domi Reversi, because we've never seen inanimate objects be put under Domi Reversi. Granted, Emmett, I wouldn't say has a soul, but Emmett is definitely like a robot. It's a robot, a humanoid robot. We don't know how advanced the robot is, but we do know that it's capable of taking damage and losing an arm, and it doesn't bleed. You know what I'm saying? Emmett is less of a seraphim than any. He's more he's not even like Kuma, because he's not even biological in any sense. So I would say that Emmett most likely can't be Domi Reversi. That's just what I think right now. But thank you for the 10, Spencer. Appreciate you, dog. Raven D Storm with the 5 says, friendly reminder to everyone to watch Demons of the Shadow Realm. FMA mangaka made another banger. Okay, so I heard she made another anime. I might be excited to see that. I might be excited to see that. I gotta stop watching like slime though. I'm just so focused on slime right now. Like, y'all were right. I've been telling Sebastian too, like he should start slime. Because one, it's super fun and it's super funny. And it genuinely is interesting. I have a really good time watching slime. But I will watch out for Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Project Iceman with the 2 says, you say it's foolish. I say you were 10 toes down. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what you're talking about, Marv? No? I don't remember. All right. Senor Sombrero with the 2 says, the whole pod got Lelouchia'd. Long live Larmu. No, they didn't get Lelouchia'd. Sebastian's about to watch the next game. Hopefully they catch the dub. They've been really good games, the Nick games, to be honest, especially the last one. The last one was really good. Did you watch the last one, Marv? Do you watch?
I don't watch sports at all, but I watched the first game. And when they made that 12-point comeback, that was
that was crazy, right?
I was watching it at a bar, and like everyone.
Watching it at the bar was so good. I did that. Sebastian always busy though. He's always going somewhere, so I can't watch it with him. Purple D Popcorn with the 280 says, new studio looks great, Marv. Camera quality is fire. Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah. So funny enough, Marv had these 2 podcast rooms. You guys seen us in the other one before, but the other one had these cameras, and then the one that we were always in, because the aesthetic, we only like the aesthetic more a little bit. That's the reason why. Like, we had the other cameras, and the cameras were in the other room. So Marv just took cameras and put this one. Yeah, it's Nick with the 2 says, hold on. I heard the ending, but where's the guys? All right, the guys. All right, so Sebastian at home, about to watch the next game, or wherever he is. The twins are on their way. Twilight Straw Hat became a Nakama. Straw Hat, you don't got to become a... Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Creative Broccoli with the $10 says, new studio looks fire. I've always been a Sanji hater, but I saw the clip where he takes Anel's El Thor at point blank and smokes a cigarette after. Maybe I should give him more credit. Sanji deserves all the credit in the beginning, okay? Let's just make that apparent. He deserved all the credit in the beginning. The only time he stopped getting the credit was Fishman Island and Whole Cake Island. For me, personally. And those were both of the times I stopped watching One Piece. I just could not stand the nosebleed and the giving up being with the Straw Hats because you didn't believe in your captain. I don't care about any other reason that Sebastian says very well. I do not care, bro. If you give up on your crew, you Usopp to me. Like, that's it. Like, and him being as important as he is to the crew, being this left wing of the Pirate King, brother, there's no way you could, like no matter what, like, you couldn't. Like, you're bound to this crew. You shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, Sanji is Sanji, if not, right, is part of the original 5 of the crew. He's been there through almost every single moment where Luffy has proved the impossible possible. If there was anybody that you could truly believe in that would have fixed things, it would have been Luffy. The only time it didn't work out, and it still worked out, was Sabaody Archipelago. And even then, it worked out. Anytime, believe in your captain, especially Luffy. And he didn't believe at all. So I don't care what Sebastian ever says or anybody else says about Sanji. Sanji should have been able to believe in his captain. 1,000%. Henry Karma, 14, has become a member for 14 months. Nakama says, thank you. He says, when/if are we ever going to see the Mad Monk? You know, this is a question that's been asked for a while because we basically got all of the supernovas and they all got like their little stories. Bonnie and Urouge was kind of like the only two supernovas we didn't get, and then we just got Bonnies. Is it possible we get some Karma? Not Karma. Possible we get some Urouge? You know what's crazy? I thought we were going to get some Urouge during Wano because of Albert King and him having Lunarian descent. So it's largely insinuated through depictions on the mural that Anel saw on the moon with the Birkin Moon City. And it showed like the shapes of the wings of certain angels. And we also learned about the Birkins and the Skypeans and the Shadorians and, you know, the Lunarians. And you can see like the wings that Urouge has resembles the Birkins, I believe. It resembles like Anel's feathers if he had like his wings. I would think that if we end up talking about Uranus, the ancient weapon, my theory has always been that the Birkins using weather balls, right? Because the Birkins are also like Hedotus on Weatheria. They created weather balls. Like the Birkins specifically indulge in weather itself. So I always believe that the ancient weapon Uranus is actually a huge weather ball. And because the Birkins are also tied to Anel, who happens to be depicted with weather as well because of his devil fruit, right? And him in the Arc Maximum, he knew how to create it. I would assume that Urouge is probably going to come into the story when Uranus is shown, and then Uranus is being displayed. Since people don't know what it is just yet, I think Urouge is going to give us some backstory on like the Birkins' true history because of the Birkin Moon City on the moon as well. So if anybody's going to give us that knowledge, I think it should be Urouge. Even though he seems like such a minor character right now, I do see him playing an important part the same way like Bonnie played an important part, or like Drake has been playing an important part. And even like to some degree, I think you could say Hawkins, because of his predictions with his cards and his percentages, it led to him being an important part of the Wano story arc. So I can see like, you know, even Apu. You know, Apu went to Wano and took numbers. And those numbers could directly be tied to some more lore that we just have been guessing at and nobody's asked Oda just. So that's my prediction. I may be wrong though. You know, Davey D. Oaks with the 2 says, W. Larry, I'm glad it was a BS claim. I thought it was. It was. The claim was crazy. The claim was super crazy. Davey D. Oaks with the 5 gifted memberships, and then he sent another 5 gifted memberships. I think this is like 20 gifted memberships he did today, or 15. Yo, Davey, love you, bro. Thank you so much for always supporting the pod. Really, I appreciate you. The FedEx guy, see? The FedEx guy. Good thing he ain't send $100 or $200 because he been doing that. He been wilding, bro. He worked too hard, dog. But he sent the 5 and said, yo, Larry, I'm not on Twitch. Have you tried Lies of P yet? And you would cook some fire theories for Daemons of the Shadow Realm? All right, so for those that do not know, I did start a streaming schedule on Twitch. It's my personal channel. It doesn't involve Top Podcast at all. I started streaming Lies of P, which is so funny that you said that. I don't know if you heard that I was doing it or not, but I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Basically the times that my girl is at work. Because if I stream while she's home, probably gonna bite me. I stream from about 12 to 3 p.m. Okay? I play Lies of P. I hang out with the guys in the live chat. And I'm not bad at video games, brother. Plus, I've been wanting to play like a Souls-like game. I want to play even more games. So I'm trying to add that into my schedule so I could just get like the Twitch going. Because I feel like that's a really good avenue that I should have started a long time ago. So that's here now. I'll definitely put for everybody, it's in the video description below. I think you can find some of the links. But if not, I'll just post it in the comment section. But the FedEx guy, after sending $5, said, yo, let me give you 10 gifted memberships, my doggy. So thank you, Crody. I appreciate you so much. And also, lift with your knees. Wait, what did Sebastian say? Or is it Lawrence? I think Lawrence says lift with your knees. Lift with your knees, bro. Put your hands on your knees. Okay. NFT Vicky with the $28 says, hey, Larry, love the pod, longtime supporter. I wanted to shed light on this cool One Piece stock market / mini games website called OP Stocks. Y'all should check it out when you have time. Keep up the good old work. Hashtag Larry Tax, hashtag BBC. Yo, bro, this BBC never gets old, bro. Because I forget that it means big foot. It means, no, I didn't say. Best book club. I didn't say big. That was crazy. You guys are sending so many things, so many like little stars and gifts. Thank you so much. So I seen our boy Fexer talk about the OP stock market and how there's like mini games on it too. I've checked it out, but I haven't played with it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't touched it. I haven't touched base. I haven't asked the guys about it because I didn't know if they were going to be into it. I didn't even try it. But I did go and see that there are like, it is a stock market. It's kind of crazy because I look at myself and I'm like, all right, what are they like? Who should I put my stocks on? And I feel like I know who to put my stocks on, but then I don't know who to put my stocks on. There's people like Dragon I want to put my stocks on during like, let's say like right now. But I feel like his stock is probably too high right now because too many people have bought it because they think he's going to do something. And it never is going to drop. And he doesn't produce anything for the show anyway. So it's like, I would play the stock game, but I feel like it's so manipulated, bro. Like people's own agendas. Like it's like inside agenda trading. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's like insider agenda trading. It's like, yo, I'm gonna push this. Like, I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, if I was playing the game, Blackbeard's stocks crazy high, especially the beginning of post time skip. I had people coming out of the woodworks talking about Blackbeard is as strong as Shanks. Blackbeard is gonna have this, and that. Blackbeard, this, and that. When we talked about like top 20s, all-time list, people would put Blackbeard like top 15. This was before Emu, before like Roger was being shown doing all he does, Garp being shown doing all he does, Loki, the Gorosei being shown at all. Like, Emu wasn't even a thing. Like, brother, it was like, yo, these guys, he's top 15 all time. It's like, brother, no, he's not. Based on like what I've seen, no, he's not. So if I would have put stock early on Blackbeard, I think I would have lost money. Because now his stock, in my opinion, I haven't seen the stock market, but I assume based upon the surroundings of the community and their opinions about Blackbeard now, I feel like his stock dropped. So if you're going to buy Blackbeard stock, I would say buy it right now, bro. Or you would have bought it like probably like a year ago, straight up. And then there's people like Mihawk, which his stock is probably one of the highest stocks for no reason. Like, he probably has a crazy amount of like stock value. And it's never going to depreciate. It's never going to depreciate until he fights Zoro or something like that. I'm trying to think of like other people that could have a huge influence of One Piece stock market wise. Who can I say? For some reason, I keep thinking of Caesar Clown. I feel like Caesar's stock value is probably through the gutter, but I feel like his stock value is probably going to skyrocket. And I think Judge, his stock value might skyrocket too. And I think because, hear me out, Vegapunk no longer exists. So who's going to want another scientist to develop the lineage factor in specific ways or create weapons of mass destruction, especially for the final war? World government. Or we could go by Sebastian's theory and say that they're going to be, taken in by the Cross Guild. But even though I think the Cross Guild would look super fire, just having Judge and Clown and maybe Doflamingo, I can see Caesar just going back to the world government very easily. Because they still want giants, right? Like, he was still in the making of creating giants. So I can see that happening a lot. I'm trying to stay. I like, this is such an interesting thought process now because you guys, you're making me want to play the OP stock market game now. I'm trying to think of other people. It would have been crazy to say you had stocks on Brook the entire time. Like, if you had stock market on Brook, let's say like his stock was like $9. No, it would never be $9. He's a straw hat. His stock would always be high. Let's say his stock was like $120. I think that would have been the lowest you could get him before his stock shot up just now. His stock now is like 1,000, bro. People making money. What else? I'm trying to think of like other people. Who's a good one, chat? Who's another good one? Vega is being worked on. Vega is still around, though. I mean, Vega is still around, but like, it's Lilith. They don't know what Vegapunk is. Like, at the end of the day, and plus he betrayed them, so they're not gonna go after Vegapunk again, right? Who else? Yamato? Yo, that's the one person you don't want to have stock on, bro. Yamato's stock, especially because of the next Nakama status that she was having, bruh, she was like 10,000. She was Bitcoin, dog. Like, Yamato was Bitcoin. And the way you guys bought it, like, I bought it too, brother. I bought it too. She dropped so hard from not being the next Nakama to having the most potentially controversial stock of all time to just like non-existent, to where she got a cover story. Like, she dropped from like $10,000 to like 5 cents. Yo, I'm so serious, bro. So many people hate Yamato. It's like 5 cents now, bro. Yamato's probably one of the worst. Chopper? No. Chopper's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Chopper's gonna do something. Chopper's stock is always gonna be super high. Larry, your boy Bogart? That's not my boy. That's Sebastian's boy. One. Bogart is one of those dudes who his stock fluctuates like a Forex. Like, bro goes up 1 second, goes down the next second, goes up the next second, goes down the next second, goes really high the next second because people was like, oh, he got showed in like the 1/4 inch of a panel to nothing the next panel. Bogart is probably one of the worst stocks you could have and one of the best. You just got to be careful on, like, you know what I'm saying? Who you're going to, put in that placement. BV? BV's like a straw hat. VV's always going to play an interesting part. Shiryu, before he beats Mihawk, Shiryu's stock is a good stock to. I like Shiryu's stock. I think Shiryu should have a high stock. I think he has a low stock right now, but I think he would have a high stock, and here's why. Shiryu would have a high stock because he's going to be the person who fight Zoro. 1,000%. He's going to be the person to fight Zoro. And Zoro's stock is super high. We all know that. And it's super high because it's going to be in conjunction with Mihawk's stock to a degree, right? So it's like you have to expect that Zoro's going to have a high stock no matter what. So it's terrible to buy Zoro. But I will say this. One of the best stocks you could have is your money on Shiryu. 1,000%. I'm telling you right now, if you play in the OP stock market game, I'm giving you insider agenda trading right now. Buy Shiryu stocks, dog. Because as incapable as he seems, he was still the rival of Magellan. He already had sword skill. And he is only going to be in conjunction with Zoro moving forward. So he has to be at Zoro's level at least to where Zoro has to try really hard. Put stocks on Shiryu right now. Put stocks on Shiryu right now, brother. Telling you, bro. Lafitte stock as well. That's one of the Blackbeard pirates I can't say you should put stock on. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't think you should put stock on Lafitte. Lafitte don't carry, bro. Lafitte don't carry like that. Like Brooks' Brooks' stock only shot up because of this backstory. Because of his ties to celestial dragons. Because of his ties to holy knights. Because of his ties to whatever is going to be happening right now. Like, he has history. You know what I'm saying? Lafitte was just like a bad sheriff in a random town. He's had lower stocks, but his stock should remain low. I don't think you should buy Lafitte stocks at all. You shouldn't at all. I'm telling you. Katarina Devon, I would say this. Katarina Devon's stock is way higher than Lafitte's because that's probably going to be the person that Nami fights. And if, also she has a mythical devil fruit, which is crazy. And we should assume that Lafitte has a mythical devil fruit as well, like be a siren. But Nami is such an essential character to the story that like Katarina Devon is going to have to match her tenacity, right? And plus she has Zeus. Zeus is crazy. Well, I will say this though. I've approached this subject before on the pod. Brooke was like one of the two people that we didn't know the history of their previous lineage or their life, right? We didn't know what they were connected to or anything like that. He was one of the two. The other person is Nami. We don't know Nami's family heritage. We don't know her last name. We don't know where she's from technically. She's from Tokyo spelled backwards. Like, I don't even know. But there might be some connection to her homeland and where she came from as to why she was even there as a kid. We don't know who her parents are either. So if Nami has this history and it's revealed later on, the way Brooks is, the way Sanji's was, the way Zoro's was hinted at with the Shimotsuki, the way Usopp has family tied to Yasop, the way Frankie has family tied to Queen, brother. And then we got Luffy, of course, with his family and heritage. You have to suspect that if everybody got some family heritage revealed and makes them more important to the story, Nami's going to also have that. 1,000%. 1,000% Nami's going to have it. I don't think it stops at Bellemere or Nojiko. It continues forward. So her stock, I think you should buy Nami stock right now, bro. Right now you should buy it, and then it's going to pay off later. Now, that's why so if you buy Nami stock, that's the reason why you buy Katarina Devon, because hers is even lower, and it's going to shoot up eventually later, because she also has mad stuff to pull out. Puddin still captured. Katakuri stocks go up. All right, I don't want to talk bad about my boy Katakuri, okay? And y'all gonna make me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not much I agree with Sebastian on in terms of One Piece, okay? But I will say this. I don't believe his takes on Katakuri's strength. I don't believe his takes on Katakuri versus Blackbeard. I don't believe his takes about Katakuri being defeated probably by Doflamingo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't believe it, right? I think Katakuri is very capable. Katakuri really, he don't care about putting as much as tank, dog. He don't care, bro. He don't care. I'm gonna tell you guys straight to your face. He don't care like that, bro. He really don't. Puddin out there currently being and like he don't know what Puddin could be experiencing. You know what I'm saying? I saw him watching Vegapunk on the big screen, and it's been like a week since she was captured. I'm telling you right now, he don't care like that, bro. If he was moving, he would have been moved by now. He really would have. He's a conqueror. This is what I always tell people when you look at One Piece and you look at conquerors. You always have to suspect conquerors are going to crash out 1,000% of the time. For some reason, he ain't crashing out. And that's the reason why he's a conqueror, to protect his family. The same way it is with Whitebeard. He ain't crashing out, bro. So, Katakuri stocks is probably the worst stocks. One of the worst stocks you could have. I'm not even joking. It's terrible. Cat stocks are on the penny trades. Magellan's rival? No way we say Magellan is close to Elbaf. No. Magellan's rival was Shiryu back in the day. They were definitely rivals. Bad take, Larry. No. Vista stocks would go crazy if he survived Blackbeard. Brother, if the OP stocks game was out during Marineford War, and you had no idea who Vista was, and he just showed up, and he has swords in his hand, and you would have put money down on him, and then he fights Mihawk, and then Mihawk doesn't beat him. Oh, Lord, brother. His stocks would have shot up so crazy. You would have made bank with him, bro. Buggy stock's about to go boom very soon. See, this is the thing, right? Buggy stocks are kind of dangerous because they're never going to go down, ever. I would say buggy stocks are going to be like Mihawk. They're never going to go down. Plus, he always fails upwards, and he's been doing that since the get-go. I think if you saw Buggy and saw him during Logtown, you would have bought stocks then, and that would have been the lowest his stocks would have ever been. Ever been. Would have been the lowest stocks he would have ever been. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Katarina Devon has Saturn's power, too. That's right. Kobe? Woo! Kobe. That's a good one. Kobe stocks at the beginning of the story would have been super low, but your stocks would have paid off so greatly. The thing about Kobe is that his stocks was low. He gets trained by Garp, himself and Bogart. So his stocks shoot up immediately. People are like, all right, let's say it's shot from like 5 cents to like, I say like $30 now, right? Just because Garp is training him with Bogart. And then he meets up with Luffy in Water 7. And then they have that little scuffle with him and Helmeppo and Zoro. And then like Luffy puts him on his butt. But we see improvement. So his stocks go from like 30 to like, okay, he's at like $100 now, right? Then we move over. And then we go to Marineford. And then Luffy completely one-shots him. And you're super hyped. I think his stocks fall back down to like, I wouldn't say $60, but I would go to like, oh yeah, he's like $70. So you probably lost money then a little bit, but then afterwards, you see how great he is now. Like his stocks is definitely at like $1,000 to like $2,000. Plus, he was in that picture frame with all the One Piece characters that are supposed to go after the One Piece. I mean, after that, how could you deny that he's like Bitcoin now? Like, he's legitimately like Bitcoin. It's insane. It's insane. Marv got Larry looking like the CEO with these camera angles. Larry, you hitting the gym? I see you. Yeah, brother. Been in the gym a little bit. I had my, who's telling me? I had my grandmother, we went to dinner the other day, and she was looking at me. I was like, yeah. The Yeti Cool Brothers? What? Yeti Cool Brothers? No way, brother. You know who would have had a Oh my God. The stock market would have crashed if you bet your money on this person. Bro, if you bet your all the money you had on Kid, woo, if you bet your money on Kid, boy, oh boy, were you in for a surprise. Anybody, and I mean anybody, that was of clear mind and good conscience would have known that Kid himself never deserved to have his stock that high. Never. Him and Law. Law, I would say, should have definitely had a higher stock because he just had more importance in the story. But Kid, never, brother. Never. And to everybody that even put more money on Kid after the Big Mom fight, oh my God, you don't know how to read the stock market correctly, dog. You do not. That boy, we all knew he was going to get bodied. We all knew he was going to get bodied. And I guarantee you his stock market would have skyrocketed as soon as the chapter began with Kid was going to fight Shanks. I truly believe his stock market shot through the roof at that point. And the only people that took money out and said, nah, sell right now, was like me, Lawrence. I think Lionel was on board. Sebastian wasn't on board. He was on board with Kid. Definitely like skyrocketing. Brother, we could have told you, bro. Just based off of what Law and Kid experienced against Big Mom, Shanks had to be stronger than her, and they didn't even win fairly against her. They didn't even beat her straight up. They couldn't compete with her at any point. Any point. Kid was the one, bro. Kid lost you all your money. Kid is the reason why your wife left you and slept with your boy. I'm telling you right now, bro, you would have been cheated on if you voted for Kid, bro. Cat pushing 50 and still can't use Advanced Conquerors Hockey. Bro, who can use Advanced Conquerors Hockey? You're saying it as if, like, anybody has it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm going to get to your super chats. I just wanted to build them up for a little bit, guys. We were running out of them. Chill, Larry. Dugong stock? Dugong stock is crazy. Talking about crazy stock picks. Karibu. Ooh. Karibu stocks must have been crazy. Yeah. Oh man, when he got introduced, I will say this. His stocks were never in the gutter. Never in the gutter. And I'll tell you why. Those were never muddy waters. Because he has a Logia Devil Fruit. His Logia Devil Fruit immediately makes him have like $60 on his stock. For sure. $60 for his stock, for sure. Listen, Logia abilities, there's only 12 of them. I think 12 or 13. It's not as rare as mythical Devil Fruits, but it's still rare. It's super rare. There's only like one more Logia Devil Fruit than there is mythical Devil Fruits in the story itself. So him being a Logia automatically puts him at a degree that just nobody else can be at, right? 2, he was considered super dangerous immediately, and it was like a Kid effect where he was like attacking random people and just murking them. But he is a Logia. Now, if you were to put stocks on him then, it would have been super, super low. I would say right after his arc when we first saw him ended. But after that, low-key, I dare to say his stock market would be higher than Kobe's. Right now, I believe his stock market should be higher than Kobe. Based on the fact we talking about ancient weapons, brother. I'm sorry. Anybody tied to ancient weapons would have had a high stock market value. 1,000%. 1,000%. As soon as he learned about Poseidon existing on Fishman Island, and he tried to capture her, granted, you probably would have thought he would have gotten away with it, or he would have been taken out somehow, so like that information would have been dissolved. But then he survived. So his stock market value must be like, brother, if Kobe's is like 10,000 right now, and it's not gonna go any higher, I would say Caribou's is like, and you're gonna think I'm bugging when I say this. I think Caribou's is like 20,000. Like I really do believe like his stock value is like $20,000, bro, per stock, just cause of the ancient weapons. And then he gives it to Blackbeard, which also I would say gives Blackbeard more stock value, but I wouldn't say gives the rest of his crew more value. So it's like Caribou is a crazy. Caribou is like picking YouTube in 2007. How many of us wish we could go back to 2007? Or I think when was YouTube created? 2005 or 2007?
Five, yeah.
5? But did it hit the stock market at like 2005 too?
I don't know. I don't know if it hit the stock market. I know Google brought it a couple years later.
Right. Okay.
I don't remember it ever hitting the stock.
I was going to say, yo, dog, it's like, yo, if I could go back in time, I would put money into the YouTube stock. Just because. That's what being a Caribou like stock holder must feel like. If you put stock in him back then, like that's crazy, bro. You would have never guessed he would have been this important, ever, to the story of One Piece, ever. He can literally change the course of history based on the information he has. If Blackbeard chooses either to go to Fishman Island or to go and basically seek Pluton because it exists in Wano, Luffy no longer gets the use of Pluton. Pluton gets distributed by Blackbeard. Blackbeard uses that Pluton to destroy whatever he needs to. Then another Pluton has to be built by Frankie, which then turns into this Pluton versus Pluton battle. How do we have enough manga panels for that? How do we have enough manga chapters? You know what I'm saying? That's the course of history, right? Now, the other one is that Fishman Island isn't heavily guarded. They're not. If Blackbeard was to just like quake Poseidon, right? Odahime. Is that her name? No, Shirahoshi. Sorry. If he was to just quake Shirahoshi and she like got knocked out and passed out and couldn't summon the sea to her side to destroy Blackbeard and crew, and when he knocked her unconscious, Caribou just swallowed her up and could pull her out at any time. If Shirahoshi's ability is probably to summon all the Sea Kings and get rid of the Calm Belt just stays the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be needed in the war against Imu. We've seen her on the One Piece mural on Elbaf when Frankie was. So it's really, what I'm saying is right now, brother, that man could change the tide of war. Kobe can't. I'll say this, Akainu can't. If we keeping it a buck, Akainu can. Luffy can. Loki can. Emu, of course, can. These are central figures that have like these astronomical powers. Hell, even Lilith to some degree can. If she decides to go, oh, here, or even like York can with the Mother Flame. They could just create another one. So it's like, brother, he's one of those people. He's one of those people, sure. They said pure plummet. Oh man, Return of Jika. No, guys, never coming. It's never coming. I'm telling you right now, never, ever, ever. I'm so tied up in this conversation. I keep thinking about different people.
About Odin's wife,
Toki.
Yeah.
I think her stocks would have plummeted, bro. Yeah. It would have been just like kids. You know what it is? I wouldn't say it's due to her inefficiency. I think it's just Oda wasn't going to give us the history of One Piece. Like, it just wasn't a good payoff. Because she came from the Void History, Void Century. Came through. She came through for a reason. She came through to Wano. She's from Wano. And for some reason, she didn't say anything. And she might have like talks with Odin, and Odin kind of understood after finding the One Piece, but she probably only had information regarding like Ryuma or Old Wano, or maybe why Pluton existed in Wano. And I don't think that's a good payoff. right? Like, we weren't going to get that. Because then it would have ruined Odin and what he had to say about opening the borders of Wano. And then it would have ruined Momonosuke and what he's supposed to do in the future. Because now we have stocks on Momonosuke. Yo, he's the one you should have stocks on.
I see that.
If you had stocks on Momonosuke, I know you wouldn't have put it on him like earlier. But if you had his stocks, I would say that, yeah, he would be like just as expensive as Karibo. No, he wouldn't be expensive as Karibo. He'd be lower because Karibo has access to 2 ancient weapons, essentially. And he can sell that information wherever he wants to. Momonosuke could actually like unleash Pluton and just be like a wrecking ball across the world. So I'd probably say like his is probably like 20,000. His stock would have been crazy. His stock is crazy. And plus he like the new Kaido too, because of his devil fruit. Momonosuke is a good one. You got any other ones, Marv?
I'm trying to think.
Thinking. This is gonna be the longest video ever from my boy, Red Eyes. Larry ate the other guys, didn't he? No, I didn't eat the other guys. The other guys are just late. I don't know why they're so late. They should have been here by now, but it's the twins, dog. What can I say? Like they're like this. He will never be like Kaido. I know he'll never be like Kaido, but he has Kaido's devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? This is like, we know that Big Mom's devil fruit is the same as Mother Caramel's, right? But she was also able to create a sun out of flames. So the devil fruit abilities itself goes really hard. It's just that the person using them could be defeated. You know what I'm saying? Their real life Zoro, brother. The twins are terrible, bro. They literally like, I was like, yo, we gonna do this like, and they're like, all right. But I don't know what the traffic is like. So I can't put it all on them. I really can't. Watch the Knicks take the W from Mr. Rich with the 2 months to Nakama status. Thank you so much. Fatty G's with a member to Yonko status for 15 months says the setup looks fire. Thank you, bro. NYC Anime Nerd, my boy with a 5 says, did you see the panel I sent you on Discord from chapter 501? What do you think is about Sanji getting Maki instead of Haki and all his gaming attacks? I don't know if I like that. Oh, they're here, Marv. They've been here since like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, they're dark skinned. They got bald heads. They look alike. Yeah, you'll see them. Hold on, guys. I was trying to figure out the Lawrence and Lionel situation. Let me go to what you said earlier. Oh, NYC sent me. Oh, yes. Sebastian actually sent this to our group chat. So NYC Anime Nerd pointed out a chapter. It's chapter 501 of One Piece. And in this panel, it's Sabaody Archipelago. And Rayleigh is locked up and he sees somebody walking. And it says, let the auction begin. And that was the guy giving off the auction. And we hear numbers 2 and 3, you're on. Entry number 1 from Toroa in the West Blue. He's from a long line of musicians and can play all kinds of instruments. He's also a proud pirate. And then we see this guy who they're talking about. And it says, give him an instrument and he'll play background music. Give him a mop. He'll clean. What's more, he's an expert winemaker. He's a 25-year-old man, a human male in his prime. He's 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 286 pounds. Damn, he LeBron? His name is Byron. We'll start at the special price of 480,000 berries. That's a very interesting panel. Now, the thing is, I see how like you would want to connect it to Asperia and to Brook as well. But it says he's not from Asperia. He's from Toroa. So the question for me is like, could his family have left Asperia for an allied nation named Toria? And they're also on the West Blue. Because that's completely possible, right? Those two kingdoms would be in the West Blue. And if he was like a person who studied music, I could imagine that he like went to Asperia as a kid or grew up and just learned how to do music through them. I wouldn't be surprised if like foreign nations also came to Asperia to learn music. I wouldn't be shocked. This is very interesting though. And the thing is too, even his attire reminds you of Brooks. That's very interesting. I don't know what to say about it. This is what I love about One Piece too, is that there's so many chapters. There's over 1,100 chapters. We're going almost on 1,200, and you're picking out literally 2 panels from, you know what I'm saying? Like how many chapters has gone past. And like for people to go back and like remember this specific part, this is absolutely insane. It really is. I wonder, and this is the thing, how about this theory? I wonder if this guy was actually from Asperia, but Asperia no longer exists anymore. So if they no longer exist anymore, that means that he fled to Toria and just stayed there. And then he became a pirate. So he's most likely somebody. No, that's not true either, because he's 25 years old. And we don't know specifically when Asperia ended up being destroyed. We could assume that it's destroyed because it no longer exists. I don't think so. Right? Not too sure. Can't find them. Let me call the twins. Let me see where they're at. Guys, give me a second. I'm going to read the rest of the super chat. I got to find out where the twins are because I think they're lost. It's a big building now. Not a small building like before. Can they hear the phone too? Yo.
Did you see us? I doubt it.
No, I said, where are you guys?
So we're in the building. We're on the 3rd floor. Trying to find 370.
Oh, Marv said he's going to go out and get you.
Okay.
He's not going to have any shoes on, though, for some reason.
He's at home.
He just has his feet out. His bunions. Yeah, or if anything, just speak really loudly so he could find out where you are. Just like a call or something.
Did you burp? I heard a burp.
No.
Is it Lionel? Yeah, it was Lionel.
All right, bro. All right, peace. All right, sorry about that, guys. But so your question on can Sanji do Maki attacks? I don't think Maki's a thing. I think Maki's completely fan fiction right now. I don't think it exists at all, brother. I get why you say it. I get why people say it. I understand the translations, but I don't think it's Maki at all. I really don't. I don't think it exists, so I can't tell you if Sanji's gonna have it or not. I just don't think it exists. Tyler the Don has become a member for 1 month to Nakama says. Thank you so much. Larry, why are you alone, my G? Where's everyone at? Sebastian's watching the Knicks game later tonight. Kind of wish I was with him watching it. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm very excited for them to win. I'm really hoping that they do. And not Sebastian. Lawrence and Lionel just got here. So, what up, Genki? Jace with the $5 says, Lionel ain't here because he coaching the Knicks tonight. Hashtag Mike Brown. What's up, bro? What's up, Law? How you doing, brother? Got my guys with me. Why are y'all so twinned out right now, bro? Did y'all know y'all were gonna dress this way?
Nope. My defense, I knew this was. How do you know that? I had.
Oh, that's true. You copied him, bro.
I mean, he didn't see me.
Oh, he didn't see you until you got in a go hard?
Yeah.
Twin telepathy. Twin telepathy, bro. How's it looking, Marv? It looks good? Yeah. Do you think I'm too far on the right camera? I feel like I look farther than it does on the left one. Oh, the right. No, I'm closer with the right camera than I am with Law. Move the camera closer on Law's camera. I guess. No, now I look too close. Too close, man. No. I mean, push it back. No. Can you just like zoom out? Yeah, sorry. Oh. Okay. No, that's. I think that maybe it's just like the height then. Or maybe because the table looks different in the camera, that's why. Not for the middle, for this one. Really? It's okay. It's all right. The video quality is looking crisp. Thank you, Misery Avenue. Became a Nakama for 24 months. The FedEx guy has become a member for Nakama status for 9 months. Battle of the mid-tiers. UPS Jinbei versus Ritz Cracker. Who y'all think? Yeah.
I'll tell you you come on, Cracker, Big Mom's son,
Yeah.
right? There's the water thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so water, fisherman, karate, and his hockey.
Yeah.
I got Jinbei.
I got Jinbei too.
Same.
Yeah, Jinbei.
We're diff, though. We didn't say the difficulty.
Oh, I think he beats him like high diff.
I'll say that.
Because Cracker does have pretty good hockey. So.
Yeah.
And he's fast, so.
I saw what Jinbei was capable of blocking, and it was like Admiral attacks. I saw Cracker get just one shot by Aokiji pretty easy. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Cracker? He gets one shot by Aokiji.
Oh, you're talking about in
The cover story.
Oh, yeah, okay. I actually forgot that.
Yeah,
forgot.
like that actually happened. So when I think about it from that aspect, I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna just be high diff.
Yeah.
It's not extreme though. Not for me. Project Iceman with the 2 says, the gaming scene went crazy this year. God of War and Final Fantasy VII. Have you guys seen State of Play for PlayStation, the Xbox Showcase, Summer Games Fest?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, brother. It's so many games coming out. One, I just want to say shout out to Marv because we got Street Fighter 6. We got 3 new characters. They're 3 new characters. They look pretty cool. And then they got this one requested character from like everybody, and they all thought she was going to be in Tekken. And it turns out she ended up being in Street Fighter 6. And it's Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so Tifa's finally going to be in a fighting game. And I think that's going to be pretty dope. Crazy Taxi getting a remaster.
Really?
Yeah, not a remaster. I think it's like a remake, right, Mark?
It's a whole new game.
It's a whole new game, yeah. Crazy Taxi. So God of War coming out with a new game.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's about his wife, Laufey. The one that passed away. The one that he murked?
Yeah.
No, he has a second wife now.
Oh, what?
I was because his
Yeah.
son in the newest one.
You didn't see any of the newest ones?
No.
You didn't play any of the newest ones?
No,
All right.
That was my game.
All right, yeah, so basically, he has this wife now who ended up passing away, and they have a son together. And basically, there's been 2 games with him and Atreus.
Oh,
but
really?
the wife has been completely absent because she passed away in the very first. Like, she didn't even get her face shown in the game. So, a lot of people are actually upset with it.
I'm not fond of it.
That is
You're not fond of it either, Marv?
That's about his wife?
Yeah.
So, like, are you going to be playing as?
Yeah, the game is about her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, is she a warrior too, like Kratos?
Oh, yeah, she's an incredible warrior. And I think this is the issue sometimes, too, that people are facing. Marv, do you know, like, how strong she is and, like, anything else?
I just know that she's a frost giant, so they're automatically always.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her in particular, I'm not sure.
Okay. So, a lot of people think, like, it's like a woke thing. It's like, oh, you just want to make like a woman like the main.
Okay.
So like now, you know, and usually I feel like that's not usually a woman's fault. It's just that they give women the lead and then they just have terrible writing choices for them, right? They always push like these agendas and it's just bad, right? So I think she's going to get a great story. And here's why. One, most people don't realize, but Lao Fei is, you know, Kratos' wife. She was actually a frost giant, like Marv said, but she went toe-to-toe with Thor.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
She fought Thor evenly. Neither of them won, apparently. Her axe, the one that's gifted to Kratos, that was made for her to fight Thor's hammer. Right. So when they went to go fight, her and Thor, since it was so even, they froze lightning in the sky because of the axe and because of Thor's hammer. So she was already OP. And apparently when her and Kratos first met, they also fought. And like, it was kind of a standstill, but I'm pretty sure it's because Kratos didn't want to like murk her too at the same time. Mm-hmm. But he fell in love with her later. So there's clear points of like when they first met. But that's also because, and this is just theory crafting, right? And there's some like points in the story of God of War, and please correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat. From her battle with Thor, she might have had injuries that weren't able to be recovered. And this might have been one of the reasons as to why she passed away. Because it was said she didn't pass away immediately, she passed over time. And they didn't say if it was like because of sickness or whatever, but her body started to like depreciate. So the only thing that really leads to it is that it was because she fought Thor. So there's like a lot of hints to why she's like incredibly strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people think like it's just woke or they're forcing a female main lead where she's already inputted into the story before even Kratos was there and she was already mad strong.
Yeah.
So
I'm only saying
I could be wrong though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I'm only saying this only because most people are. I mean, I haven't watched it, so I don't know. So it's not for me because I didn't even know that it had a second, right? But to me, is she not a baddie? Because usually, if she is, they won't complain. It's like, yo, no, they're dope for it. Is she? Is you know what I'm saying? Because usually they're hyped for it because how good she looks.
She doesn't. I think people also don't think she looks good. I think that plays a part too.
Yeah, I think
yeah. I mean, it depends on like what you like.
Okay.
Like if you like redheads, you're gonna like her. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like redheads, yeah, she's a redhead. You know who she is? You've seen Daredevil. You remember Foggy? You remember Matt? You remember the girl that was like the receptionist?
I think so, yeah.
Karen, yes. It's Karen.
But she was blonde though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just picture Karen. That's her. Like that's literally the girl who plays Lafe.
Really?
Yeah.
So
let me ask you. You think she's fair on the eyes?
She was attractive.
1 to 10.
She's not Lawrence. Wait, Lawrence, that's because Lawrence doesn't view her that way at all. So
that's what I'm saying. 1 to 10.
The blonde one, right? The one
Yeah, 1 to 10.
the one all black and he wears black, right?
What?
I'm missing my.
There's Elektra and then there's Karen.
Yeah, we're not talking about Elektra, bro. She's not Asian. This is a white woman with red hair. Bro.
Who you said again? What,
Her name is Karen.
No,
Karen
what show?
Page.
Who you said again? What show was this? What game?
Daredevil.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can you search up Karen and Daredevil? All right, 1 to 10.
Daredevil.
No, we're getting this 1 to 10 off from
Daredevil. Oh, my mind was thinking of something completely different.
Do you know who I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
All right. 1 to 10, both of y'all, right now. 1 to 10, Law. What you rating her?
A 6.
6 point, or just a 6?
Or 6.5.
6.5? Were you trying to go lower than that?
I was gonna go 6. I'm gonna go.
You was gonna 6?
I was gonna take it.
Do you think that's like on her best day she's a 6?
No, she could probably be 6.5. At her best day, 6.5, 6, 7. Like, you know. You know.
What about you, Lionel? 1 to 10.
I might agree with Lawrence on the 6.
Yeah? 6?
I was generally thinking a 5.
Oh my God.
But I'm thinking, I feel like, no, that's too mean.
Bro, she is not chopped like that, bro. She's not chopped.
I think she's just, no, she got a pretty face. And she's
Yeah.
not ugly at all.
Yeah, she's not ugly at all.
Just I don't find her that way.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
that's the thing. That's
Yeah, I'd probably say like 6.3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but on her best day, I'll give her a good 6.8. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was around my
Yeah.
range.
And that's just looks. You don't know her personality and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, so, like, you know. And she got good teeth.
See, but the thing is, when I think of Karen, though, I don't picture a warrior though either.
So that's who's
That's
playing?
sexist, bro.
No, I'm
that was
saying
sexist.
no, I'm not.
that was crazy.
All right,
No,
bro.
in how she,
That's
the role she betrayed.
Yeah,
in
because that's the only thing I ever saw. No, that's
the.
the only thing I ever saw her in.
So that she's playing.
Yeah, she plays as Lafe.
Like,
I think I'm saying her name right.
So you see her face, not just voice.
Yeah, search it out, brother. All right. Because, you know, Marv said, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't too keen on. Marv, you want to give a take?
Nothing to do with her, actually. Just that I feel like we were all amped up to see Kratos go to another civilization, like Egypt or the Aztecs or something like that.
Yes.
But we're not going to get that. Now we're just going to get a hodgepodge of gods in an afterlife, which that kind of undermines all the work Kratos did in every game. Because if an afterlife exists for gods, what are we doing? Like, how is he defeating them and they're still existing?
Yeah, I see it, and I can see why people don't.
I get that. You know, I do have a little counter, though, Marv. Kratos died at one point and came back.
A god resurrected him. Isn't it Athena that resurrected
No,
him?
he just left Hades. He like crawled out of Hades himself. Did he know?
There's one time he did that. There's one time he did
Yeah,
that.
he just crawled out of Hades.
But there was some god.
He went
that
to like an
helped him,
afterlife.
though, wasn't
Who?
there a god that helped him? That narrator of the first 3 games?
Maybe Athena
That's what I think.
like told him how to get out.
I
I don't
think it
remember
was
though.
a-
There was
There was
one
a
time that Athena did do it, but there was one time he was like abandoned by everyone. He still did it himself.
I think we know it was Gaia. Wasn't it Gaia?
Gaia.
Yeah.
Somebody helped him.
So yeah, I think the first time Gaia did help him. There was a time where Kratos did do it all on himself.
And there's an afterlife for like gods. You get what I'm saying? But I get what you mean. There's like a melting pot of gods that go to this afterlife. So like the 2 gods that we saw was the goddess from Egypt, they're saying, and there was a god from a Buddhist culture, and they were like in love. So how do these 2 mythologies cross over amongst each other in the afterlife that they're in? I don't know. Listen, man.
The
Listen.
game looks fun.
You know what it is too? They were showing like side-by-side comparisons of certain moments in God of War, Ragnarok, and certain moments in the remake, like the first part, to where Laufey was feeling something. So, for example, when Laufey is in the bones and she sees Kratos and she lifts her hand to like be helped up by him and he helps her up and then like he just disappears. That's if you were to time it frame by frame, it's the same moment that Kratos was fighting Thor and then Thor kills him for that split second. And then Thor puts the hammer on his chest and goes, "You're not dying yet." And he revives him to keep beating him up. It was like one of the most gangster things ever because you thought like you died in the game. That moment literally lines up with him showing up in that afterlife and then disappearing immediately after.
That's cool. See, I haven't played.
Yeah, it's fascinating. There's even points in like Kratos' journey where he thinks he hears Faye, and he'll turn around and he'll think it's her, and he'll walk towards something, and it shows that she might have been communicating with him through that afterlife. So I get why people don't like it because it's not Kratos, but I could also see how like this makes the game a little bit broader than it was before.
And you don't think just if they had aged up the son, given him, because we spent so much time with the son, I think Atreus could have carried his own game.
Yeah, I think you could, and I thought Kratos could too, and I think the other mythologies diving into that is awesome too. But Faye happened to like Faye's power and the way she went about the story. She changed their destinies completely herself. Like the reason why the story ended up being the way it was because she changed their destinies. She's made a general impact throughout history of all time. She was actually the person that was holding back Odin from her people being destroyed or whatever too. Like she was the reason why. And they only came after she passed away. Like Baldur and all that. I think his name was Baldur. He only came after she passed away. They never came though when she was there.
That's true.
So
they came as soon as
because they were always afraid of her. So she had all this strength, all this potential. She had all this inflict on the story as well. And I don't see it being too much of a disappointment that it's her, but I do get why people don't want that. So you just had to go through these little moments of, oh, this is crazy. This actually was wild that she did this. Did that? Like Kratos had a hard time fighting like Thor.
Yeah.
Like he died against him with her axe.
Yeah.
And then he beats him after Thor just like resurrects him. It was the most gangster thing ever. You guys have never seen it, right?
No.
I gotta show you it. It's so gangster. So gangster. What other games that came out during that time, Marv? Final Fantasy VII Revelation. Woo! I was super happy about that one. Oh, I'm so happy about Revelation. I really thought it was going to be named Return or Reunion, Marv.
Wow. Well, they used Reunion already for the Crisis Core. Yeah. I thought it was going to be Return.
I thought it was going to be Return because it just fit like the theories that was going around. What other games that is coming out?
I don't follow Xbox, but I know they showed the remake of Halo.
Oh, yeah. They added like 3 new campaigns. They added Gears of War coming out with a new one. Yeah, they're doing a prequel.
Okay.
So it's called E-Day. So it's like as soon as Emergency Day ended up happening and things went to crap, they show that. So it looks really good. I'm gonna see if Sebastian could like pick it up and we could play online. That'd be really fun to play.
Did you see Tupac in Heaven?
Nah, I didn't see that.
So,
that was crazy. Tupac made a comeback?
It's a 1930s game that takes place in Japan. And Tupac and Snoop Dogg are in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh, they're re-releasing Omnimusha.
Oh, really? I know they made. I saw one. They made
the guy
one
with the blonde hair. You remember?
No, I saw they made
I
one.
love that game, bro.
With Musashi Miyamoto, the famous Japanese samurai. They made. I know they made one with him. Is that the same one or no?
That's part. Jinbei is part. Musashi, no, that's the new God of War that's coming out. I mean, Onimusha that's Musashi.
Yeah.
There's a new Onimusha that's coming out. Larry's talking about the re-release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm seeing a lot of stuff on Musashi now. They had one with Baki and Musashi. Games with Musashi.
Yo, did you see the Wolverine game?
Yeah, I saw it too.
Brother, that game looks insane. And also, Dynasty Warriors 3, I showed you guys.
Yeah.
Yo, Lawrence and Lionel, biggest Dynasty Warrior fans of all time, bro. I never played Dynasty Warriors in my life until I came over to their house when we were younger and literally saw them rocking it. And I did not get why they liked it.
Yeah, he used to come.
I used to hate. I was like, bruh, this game sucks, bro. Let's play something else. They were like, nah, Lou Boo, yo, Lou Boo, yo. I was like, I don't care.
You know what
bro.
it was? Part of it too, because me and Lionel, I don't know why we got this sensation. We liked picking a battle, like taking everyone off on your side out was just you, then yourself takes on the entire army. We love doing that. Like one man versus the entire army. So that was like our. That's where it's fit that you could literally do that in the game.
Yeah.
So I compare it to like mowing the lawn. That's what I compare.
Absolutely, Marv.
Hey.
And then there's just that floating chicken.
Hey, it saved your life because it wasn't actually life. But hey, I think I can't confirm this, but I think Oda took a reference from Dynasty Warriors because
Maybe.
Dorian Broggy, they look exactly like Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Like so
Do
much.
they?
I think
I
they're
get
like
what you're
based
saying.
off.
I get
like
what you're
them.
saying.
They're
I
like
get what
based
you're
off. The one with the long beard is
Dory.
Dory. That's Guan Yu. The one with the short beard,
Brogy.
is Zhang Fei. Like they're brothers too. Like they're
Somebody put it in the Discord.
Rivals?
I want to see this comparison.
yo. They look so much like. When I said to Sebastian's like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
There's a big comparison.
There's some credence to what Lawrence is saying. So,
Yeah.
That's Guan Yu, Zhang Fei.
so
man.
they have in dinosaurs they have spears. They have swords fitting the Elbat thing.
Yeah, they're both crazy strong warriors too. Like I'm not sure I see it. So I wonder if anyone else sees it. But
But the thing is,
that's that. Even the beard structure is like the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
very the
see it
same.
then. Yeah, I hope we get somebody to put both pictures together. Also, Marvel Tokon. Have you guys heard about Marvel Tokon at all? Basically, it's a game by Ark's Work System, and they created I wouldn't say it's a Marvel versus Capcom like Marvel game, but it kind of is. Yeah, I see. I don't want to say it because like I'm an MVC head, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they added 2 new characters that we've requested for Marvel vs. Capcom to have forever. Green Goblin is now fighting.
Really?
And they brought Carnage. For the first time ever, Carnage is like a fighter.
Wow.
That's gonna be your dude.
Yo, yeah, bro.
That's
This
literally
goes
what
back to like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 days when we were in Garfield at Jimmy Jim's. Literally, we would play, even in the Boys and Girls Club, we would play Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and then we'd pick Venom, go to the side, if I remember correctly, right, Marv? And it would be orange Venom. And we were all like, yo, that's Carnage. It's been that long since Marvel vs. Capcom 1 was like a arcade machine. And now, 2026, he's been announced as a fighter. And he looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah, he looks great. He looks super great. Green Goblin looks really good. You got to see the trailers for them fighting.
You said there's 3 characters. What was the third one?
Magneto came in. Yeah, they made him a playable character.
What game is it? You said Marvel what?
Marvel Tokon.
Marvel Tokon.
Yeah, it's Fighting Souls, Marvel Tokon.
It's just a reversion of Marvel versus.
Kind of.
Is it
it's
just
like it's like reworked to the point where it's not Marvel vs. Capcom.
I would say more like Dragon Ball Fighters, but it's 4v4.
Right.
Oh.
It's 4v4.
I think I did hear about this.
Yeah.
So is it still like Capcom characters fighting?
No,
Marvel?
there's no Capcom.
So it's just Marvel fighting.
It's just Marvel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It looks good. What I was thinking of like what other games came out that was really
Resident
nice?
Evil.
Resident Evil Veronica, but these guys don't play Resident Evil Veronica was really
The only
nice.
Resident Evil I liked was what's
We
that?
played
one?
4.
That was 4. That one.
We were like parasites.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy.
that
What's that
one's
guy's
crazy.
name? He's blonde with the gun.
Leon?
Yeah.
There's no way you couldn't remember Leon's name.
It's been that. Yo, it's
I
been a long.
smite you.
Been a minute. But that's the only game I played.
They made this like Attack on Titan 3 game. Why are you gonna play it?
Wait, does it look
Wait,
good though?
No. None of those games actually ever do good, bro.
That's
Ever.
rare when you have anime game that's doing good. It's
Yeah.
like they can't get it
There
right.
was a lot. There was like, so they have this. You've seen the other fighter game, right, Marv? Virtual Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Virtual Fighter looks insane. Bro.
Oh, they brought it back?
Yeah, but it looks. If you look at Virtual Fighter like later, you're gonna say to yourself, "This might be one of the most insane I've ever seen." Like you're gonna think it's one of the most realistic fighters ever too.
I think I did see it.
Yeah, yo, it looks good.
I think
bro.
I did see it. I was
It's
like, yo.
amazing, bro. I think Lawrence would like it a lot too.
What's the game?
It looks crazy.
I forgot. I saw a long time when I forgot about it because like it was still in the works. I saw like the first trailer, but the way they did the video, it's gameplay, which that's got to me. I'm like, wow, like the video they show what like a cutscene. That's how the gameplay actually looks.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it plays way different than like a lot of the 2D fighters as well.
They're trying to make it more realistic, like
It looks good.
Yo.
It looks real
What game
good.
is this you said?
Virtual Fighters.
Virtual Fighter. They're coming out with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. The Last Ronin.
Yes, I saw that.
That's where like all of them are like gone.
Yeah,
There's only one
and
left,
I
right?
hate it because they spoiled who the last turtle is. That's the only thing I didn't like.
Oh, how do you not know who the last turtle is, brother?
Nobody knew at the end. Nobody knew at the end.
They should have kept
it a secret.
Yeah.
Because I know, because I didn't read the
mystery
comic
behind
books.
it?
I didn't read the comic books, but I know that they don't reveal it so early. Like, it's been a while. But in the trailer, they just feel like that. I'm like, bro, really?
Oh, they should.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a real question before we like move on to the chat. Like, if y'all had to fight one Ninja Turtle, straight up, who y'all fighting, bro?
Oh, I know. I already know. It's between two people, but
Who you fighting?
it's either Leonardo or Raphael.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like Raph because he'll kind of irk you. He'll kind of get on your nerves. You kind of, and then Leo for like the skill.
Yeah. Like, you want to test his skill off Leo, but Raphael would just get on your nerves. You're just going to fight instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Marv? Which one would you fight?
I'd fight Michelangelo.
Yeah,
Because
you'll
he's
fight
my-
Mikey?
He's my favorite turtle. I'd fight him with nunchucks, so I'd fight. It'd be
Have a nunchuck
a
battle.
phone fight.
I'll keep it a buck, bro. Give me Last Ronin Mikey, bro. I want the broken Mikey. I want the one that still sees his brothers and has all these regrets. I want to push him further into depression.
Dang, bro.
You feel me? He gets, not only that, he is literally the most skilled Ninja Turtle out of all of them. The reason why they protected him so much was because he was just immature. Everybody knew he was the strongest. He was the most skilled. That's why Master Splinter gave him those nunchucks, because they were the hardest thing to master. And he did it easily. Give me that Mikey. They don't even call him Mikey in the Last Ronin. They call him Mike. Give me Mike, bro. I'm putting him down, bro. I'm going to tell him none of his brothers would have been happy at the moment of his defeat as he looked at me on his knees. Bro, I put him down for good.
Where you on right now?
Telling you, bro. I want his life to be worse, man.
You about to meet your brothers, man. You about to meet.
Your brother should have kept you.
Like, I don't eat turtle soup, but I'm having it tonight.
What the heck? Yeah. I think I might try to read the comic books. Does he start mastering their weaponry?
Yeah,
as well?
he takes all their weapons and masters them.
That's how I remember him.
Easily.
Better.
And he's bigger. He's a way bigger turtle now. He starts talking to himself and stuff like that too. He no longer funny. He ain't even joking around no more.
He no longer eating pizza.
Nope.
I'm joking.
None.
Is he really? No.
I don't think he does.
You read the comics?
I'm gonna eat pizza in front of him.
You remember this? You're stupid. Oh, you read the comics?
Kinda.
I saw
a lot of it, but I read a little bit of it.
Saying I read a little bit, only in the beginning, but then I said I want to read it, but I never actually got to read it. I want to do it now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Wait, when is that game coming out?
That game coming out? I think it just got announced. It didn't
It
say.
was like a teaser trailer. That
Yeah,
showed.
teaser. You know how they be doing those weird teasers?
I want to see though how they all passed. How all of them, like it was just.
I forgot how they passed.
Yeah, I thought it was a stupid thing. Michelangelo.
Imagine.
I'm pretty sure it was his fault.
Oh, really? Like that?
I'm pretty sure it was his
Dang.
fault. I'm not even joking. That's what makes him suffering even more so much better.
So is this also after like so? Because where's Master Splinter? Did he pass with them or like did Master Splinter pass first and then?
I would have to search it up. I would have to search it up. I would legit have to search it up. I can't search it up. You guys can search it up. Let me hit some more of these super chats. Celestial Donkey with the 20 gifted memberships. This guy literally says nothing. He just comes in and just does what he wants. I don't lock doors. No, seriously, Celestial Donkey, you know we love you, bro. Thank you so much for this one gifted.
Thank you.
You don't have to do it, and you still do. Love, brother. Seriously, thank you so much. Let me get to the quick. All right, Tyler the Don. I already read that one. Jace with the 5 says Lionaway here because he coached in the Knicks. Oh, read that one as well. Misery Avenue with the 24 months says the video quality is looking crispy. Oh, we did the mid tiers. We did that. All right. Why is Life Gaming became a member to Shichibukai status for 17 months says Larry finally merged all of TOPT into his body like Sukuna and Vegapunk. The takes are gonna get crazy from now on. Hashtag Larry the honored one. Hashtag I'ma live my life. I just did the human instrumentalities project. Just combine all of our consciousness. Creative Broccoli with the 2 says, smoker stocks going up, I swear. Oh, so I had this huge conversation when you guys weren't here for probably almost an hour. They were asking if we participated or, in the OP stock market game. There's characters you could put stock on.
Okay.
And who you think would have low stock, who would have high stock, who do you think would go from low to high or high to low, stuff like that. And I went into this huge spiel about the characters I thought at certain moments would have gotten the most bang for your buck, and who people put too much money on and it ended up plummeting, like Kid.
Yeah.
So it's
called it.
I said Shiryu was a good one to put your stocks on. Katarina Devon, Lafitte probably not. I said Kobe was really good at a certain point.
Yeah.
Mihawks, I said, is always going to be
Kobe
high.
should be going up too.
Yeah,
Kobe.
Buggies is always going to be high.
Because he's a gag. Yeah.
I said Nami's is probably buyable right now, even though it's a little high, because I think she's going to have a bigger stock market later, stock value later. So for you guys, what do you guys think? Who would you say would? Who do you think would? Who would look like what in your stock market if you were to look at it from One Piece characters?
Who are now living now, right?
Yeah. Would you put your stock on Dragon? Do you think Dragon's stock is already way too high though?
Is it high? Would it be high now?
Do you not think it would be high right now?
I thought he gets a bad stock because how many people view him that he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
No, brother.
I know his expectations are there, but his non-acting makes his stocks I
don't even think that matters.
Yeah?
I think it's the same with Mihawk for me. What you think, Marv? Because you caught up.
As far as Dragon goes, yeah, I think the expectation alone worth him having high stocks.
Yeah,
it's gonna pay. It's kind of like the real stock market. You invest in a company before it blows up, and then when it blows up, your investment quadruples, triples, whatever it is, 10x's. So yeah, I would put a lot of stock into Dragon for sure.
Wait, do you think he has a high stock already?
Built off anticipation, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Marv puts in stock right now. He probably makes $5 back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So no, I can understand that because I believe. I guess you could say where stock's high because the same way where I used to argue with Sebastian too. Remember Sebastian? It's funny. Sebastian's one of the worst Paris characters. Right? And the reason I say this
just catching strays. He's not here.
No, because remember, because I thought of recently how he used to always come at Shanks, right? And he kind of had this low bar for Shanks for whatever reason. And I was like, Sebastian, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And I always put Shanks at a high bar. But now we're seeing how high, we haven't even seen fully of Shanks, but we're seeing how high the bar was for him. I think with Dragon is similar. I don't think Dragon is necessarily going to be as strong as Shanks.
Yeah.
But it's going to be similar. Oda's waiting for whatever reason to showcase his skills, but when he finally shows them, he's going to show out. Similar with Mihawk.
Yeah.
He's saving them for whatever reason, but they're going to show out. Where some people get little bits with them. So I can believe why their stocks would be high for Dragon and Mihawk. The same way how it was to me. Early on, I would have Shanks stocks high.
Yeah, Shank's stocks are never falling.
Yeah, I'm talking about from the beginning when they first showed them.
Yeah, from the beginning.
They should have been high,
yeah.
but Sebastian had them at a low. For whatever reason, he was tripping.
Yeah, he was tripping.
So for those people, I feel like saying like Mihawk and Dragon are like the safe answers because we know they're gonna explode. So I'm thinking for like a tough one or like an iffy one.
I said Caribou's. He would have started out. Caribou was the Logia mud.
Oh yeah.
I said his stock would have started out at like $60 just because he has the Logia Devil Fruit ability.
Yeah.
So it makes him rare. But I think his stock would have shot up to like $30,000 based on the fact that he has information about 2 ancient weapons and he could change the war entirely based upon what he wants that info.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, he's more dangerous than somebody like Kobe who has insane stock. To me, Kobe, his stock would have been, in the beginning, very low.
Yeah.
And then once he got trained by Garp, we would have been like, all right, his stock is at like $60 now.
Yeah.
And then when he gets to Sabo Water 7, and then him and Luffy fight, all right, now I'm at like $120. And then Luffy just one-shots him during Marineford. Now he's back to like $80, $70. But then when we see him again, it's like, oh, now he's at like $10,000 just because of what he did to Pizarro Avalo.
Yeah.
And his potential and all these other things now and want to be like an admiral. So I was saying like he'd be 10,000, but Caribou would be 30 based on the things that he can do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a sleeper stock
Yeah.
that you didn't know was going to pop off.
Right.
So it's like when I look at people, I'm like, damn. I kept thinking of like different people throughout this entire moment. I lasted like a straight hour, bro, just straight talking.
There's one I want to say, but it's such a gamble, and you're most likely not going to get a payoff.
Ooh.
But I wanted him Rockstar on Shakespeare's Crew.
Oh my God.
I want him to, because the reason why, hear me out, the reason why I said it, like, even though it wasn't fully mentioned,
Brody.
because he was on Shanks' crew, he was practically one of the supernovas. You know?
Bro.
But he was on Shanks' crew. Because remember, around the time Luffy had $100 million berry bounty, his bounty was 94 million.
I feel
He
you.
was around that time. So I was like, yo, and then if I'm not saying he's getting trained by Shanks, I don't know what he's in, but if he's learning from that pirate crew, maybe not Shanks alone, to me, there's potential there. The only problem is if Oda's going to give us it. That's my thing. I expected him to be strong.
You have to think from the general pop, though.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Like, how many people actually... Like, Marv, do you remember who Rockstar is? Right. so it's like...
That's why I think it's a gamble. Man.
Right. So if you're going to look at this guy and be like, yo, he should deserve like $80 at least. But brother, he's getting like $3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's far from like ever being like important.
Because he'd be popping up randomly.
Yeah. You know who he's like Bogart, bro.
I thought of
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
But I think
It's like
but at least
people are gonna have stock in him.
Yeah.
But like people are not gonna have stock on him.
But like Bogart, I get what you mean. It's very, very similar. But at least Rockstar, we got him like out here doing stuff. We haven't seen him fight, but like when Shanks wanted to go meet Whitebeard, he said Rockstar.
Yeah.
You know, and then Rockstar was obviously tripping. I'm not saying elevating his strength from it, but he was willing because he felt disrespected by the Whitebeard pirates, let alone Whitebeard pirates. By Whitebeard, he kind of wanted to attack.
Yeah.
You're by yourself and you want to attack Whitebeard? But he was down to do so. You know? So it's like he has that in him. But he was also like very obedient to Shanks. Like Shanks like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna head over there. You know? Because also I think it was mainly because he disrespected him and he disrespected Shanks. He's like, I'm not tolerating either. You know? So like he has that in him, and then also there's another time we've seen him again. I forgot where though. He's not really memorable. The way he doesn't look like the people who's gonna stand out. But I kind of want him to show out. I do.
Yeah.
You know, there's another one I would have put high on Weevil, but since we just found out he got captured.
That's a stock that plummeted. Oh my God.
Weevil,
Oh my God, I forgot about Weevil.
Yeah.
Weevil in the same category as Kid.
I'm
serious,
but it's
bro.
funny. I could understand because people put certain hypes on certain people from the get, and I'm like same thing with Garling and Weevil. I already knew. Nah, I just knew. Nah, like they're having them hype right now, but they're not gonna be like that. Both people I thought, and look what happened.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I actually want to know. It's back then what stocks Loki had in the beginning.
In the beginning?
Yes,
because they're high.
Because no, think about it.
What do you mean from the beginning?
As in the first silhouette, we saw him in After Lola, and we seen how the Giants.
Lola thing?
Yeah, and the Giants how they were treating him.
I'd probably say like $10.
Yo, because
at least minimum of $10 because the Giants never looked as great as they were supposed to look. We kind of just thought like, oh, this is gonna be LBAF. LBAF's just gonna be great because it's LBAF. We never thought the Giants were great because of LBAF.
Yeah,
you know, because then I'm saying, so it's like $10, and plus Lola wasn't fine.
Exactly. So
right.
The whole
still adds to the story.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so funny because the picture you're having Loki already from the set is bad. It's bad. Like, I don't know. You see Loki. His just flew. Like it really went to heaven right now. Like
I think Loki stock has. I don't think it's bad to think that Loki stock would have risen that high.
Yes,
that's the only thing I can say. But the others, like Evil, for sure his stock was gonna plummet in my opinion.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just knew from rip. Like as soon as I saw him, I was like, all right, this is not the guy. I don't know, man.
Because
I mean.
So now, like, where do you place Law stocks? Because like Law's always been back and forth.
I thought
like
it was
it's
too.
gamble, and now it's like it's on a low end now because we saw what just happened with him and Blackbeard. But there's a chance where it could rise again. Kid, he's looking done. Yeah, you know. But Laws, there's a chance where like he could rise again. So
I think. I think the only times we saw him, if I remember correctly, was Sabo the Archipelago, and then we just saw him later on in Punk Hazard. That's a huge gap.
Yeah.
That's a huge gap of like time. I think if you put your stocks on Law, it probably would have been like $10, maybe $10, like not too much. Once we got to Punk Hazard, it definitely shot up to like 60, maybe 70. And then all of a sudden, he was like, yo, I want to take Kaido out. I think that's when people started to be like, oh, we should definitely buy this. And then he shot up to like 200, 300. Mm-hmm. And I think what's crazy is when we got to Dressrosa, his stock shot up a little bit higher, like 400 or so, 500 or so. And then Dofi cuts his arm off. And the whole story is about him. The backstory is about him. Technically, you're already thinking like, yo, he might go.
Yeah.
He really might go. I can see how like, his stock dropped from like the 500 that it was back to like, I probably like people were selling, bro, like 100. And then he survived it and then had his arm attached back again. And then that's when he became important again. Yeah. So it's like that one moment you thought he was going to be taken out. All of a sudden he's not. So it's like, and then his stock market just increased after that. Now, where the stock market is for him, I don't know. Is he not gone? He's not done. His crew is done. Yeah. But that means he's going to link up with probably somebody else.
Now, you thinking of like characters who might come back still or who came back like Crocodile? Yo, like, I didn't expect him ever to come back.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Really, I didn't really expect him to ever come back, but I was kind of surprised, but I thought he's going to come back, but not in a big way like this. Yeah. I didn't think he's going to be coming in a big way at all. That surprised me, bro.
If somebody put out like a parlay or something like that on our boy Hell surviving that nuke, brother, the odds of him surviving that nuke would have been, bro. Somebody could have bet like $5 and won like $3 million, bro. I'm so serious, bro. They would have won mad bread. So funny. But anyway, going super chats. So St. Louis with the 5 says, man, congrats on the new spot, Marv. The setup looks clean. Hashtag Nixon4. Kyber Corporate became a member to Yanko says for 13 months, says, why the Twins look like they about to kick me out the club? Hashtag TOPT, hashtag tough.
Are you acting up? Because you will get kidnapped.
Said, I can't have no 40-year-old pregnant in the club.
So is this? So I'm responsible?
It's my responsibility. And I'm not saying you're not fine or I wouldn't crack you, but I have an obligation.
What was the black, what he said, there's how many white people, and there's only like a short black guy.
He's like, I start letting you in, I got to start letting these midgets in. Funny, bro. You should allow midgets in. Short time. All right. Left lane John Wayne has become a Yonko for 26 months. Thank you, John. Says, would it be better if Orz's death was a result of a battle with Ragnar instead of natural elements? Hashtag Marv, love what you've done with the plays. Hashtag Larry's head in IMAX. Not funny, Marv. Orz's death was a result of a battle with Ragnar instead of natural elements. Would it be better?
I mean, I would think so because like the natural elements is due to his like
Stupidity.
His stupidity.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, no, he actually tried getting. It'll be more upscale for Ragnar. Like he tried obtaining Ragnar, and Ragnar's like, nah. Then he lost that battle and passed. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
So for story wise, I think it would add more to the story than someone just passing off just them being done.
Wait, so you're saying that he didn't fight the user of Ragnar, just Ragnar just froze himself because of whatever reason?
I mean, if it was the death of Orz. So, like, if he's frozen, then Orz probably alive, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, is he talking about Orz fighting the guy who weirded Ragnar, or Ragnar just came across him and tried to grab Ragnar, Ragnar's frozen? I thought they were battling the whole time.
No, nobody had Ragnar during Orz's time.
When was Orz's?
Orz, I mean,
Because he's
only living to like 300 years. So it would have had to have been within the past 400, 500. The last user, assumedly, what, 800 to 900 years?
because that goes into now I'm not theory crafting, but like because Ragnar is in Elbath, that means Orz had to go to Elbath to be frozen.
Yeah.
That means who grabbed Orz's body frozen? Like did
He just froze in the underworld.
no? Because for instance, Gecko, because Gecko more had to grab Orz then and bring him to bring him to Philip Bark. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he went to Wano and got the sword and got Ryuma. Did he go to Elbath too now? Take Orz's body to bring him to Philip Bark? To me, that's just thinking about it. Like, how? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, like, Les Ragnar wasn't always at, you know, Elbath. He could have been somewhere else.
He might be carrying with his shadow. Or your shadow. He could probably carry.
Yeah. I would say that. Or you could go inside of him and.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just have the shadow go inside and have Orz's walk into.
And you could probably take a shadow out.
And now it goes into the freezing thing. What type of ice did he use? Did he use a non-freezing ice? That one's breaking. Did on Gunko's?
Probably use the one that would. I don't think Gunko.
Because not all Ragnar's ice is like unbreakable, right? Or they said all the time.
No.
I'm not sure.
Loki just said, yo, he can choose unfreeze. Other than that, it's gonna. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, bro. Pastor C with the $2 says, who you got, Prime Rocks or Prime Single? On Prime Rocks, bro.
I'll go Prime.
I mean, we didn't really see anything from Sengoku. The only thing we know of him being is a conqueror. He has a mythical zone ability, and Roger's saying you better bring guard for Sengoku. But he would say the same thing about Rocks. Rocks would still be a challenge for Roger at Roger's prime. So I need more showings first. Sengoku really didn't do anything. Punch Lou. Blast Blackbeard Pirate. Still a lot.
Yeah. Super Senpai with the $5 says, here's a song for you guys. Honor and Might by Clamevi de Profundis. 5-minute song. I love it. Hope y'all enjoy it too. I wish we could play it, but it's YouTube. But I'll note it. That way I could listen on the way home. JD Cervantes with the 29 months to guy status. What's up, guys? Is that a Soul Eater icon? Mess with that. What's up, guys? Wanted to ask if you guys have ever seen the trailer for a movie called The Furious. I love these actors. They're also in the Raid movies?
I have been seeing trailers of these Furious movies nonstop. It looks crazy. And I do remember the movie The Raid. I think I did watch The Raid. I don't remember. But the Furious movie does look crazy. It keeps popping up, trailers. Like, it's very action-packed.
Hong Kong action film?
Yeah.
It's called Furious?
Furious, yeah. It looks pretty wild.
I'll watch it. I've never seen it.
I don't know when it comes out.
It came out last year.
Furious?
Yeah, it said 2025.
Why are they showing trailers of it now?
Am I looking at the wrong one? It says 2025 adventure, 1 hour and 54 minutes. The release date, oh, okay. So it was announced then. All right, so the release date is June 12th, 2026.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps popping up.
I didn't even know about it. I never watched it, so.
So he's saying the same people that made the movie, the Raid movie? Because that Raid movie was crazy. I think they have Raid 1, maybe Raid 2.
I have no idea what
But this
the
is
Raid
years
movies
back.
are.
I don't know.
No, I never heard of it either.
This is back when we were collecting Kung Fu movies. I think
The Raid is from like 2003, I think.
Yeah,
around that era.
Yeah. So it was around that time.
We had it in the room?
What? The Raid?
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever got the DVD for it, but I remember Charles heavily wanted to watch it. That was one of the Charles, so I think we all watched it together. But it's been so long ago, I don't remember it, but I do remember it being crazy. Because it's all in one building.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever watched the Judge Dredd from like 2010, it kind of is based off the Raid, where they're all in one complex fighting each other on each floor. There's like a different boss fight.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Damn, that must be tiring, bro.
In the movie, it looks crazy. They're really exhausted by the end of the complex. Yeah.
NF to Vicky with the 14 says, Larry, my name is Tacky, LOL. OP Stocks is a new project, so they're implementing a lot of new features at the moment. I wanted to ask the twins, what are their top 5 stock picks? Chat, like the stream. What are your top 5 stock picks? What are you going to make the most money off of right now?
Honestly, one is between Shanks and Emo.
You're not making any money if you buy it right now.
Oh, right now.
The most money.
That's how I think about it when it says top 5 stock picks.
Right.
I'd have to pick like who I believe is going to make me the most bread right now.
The most bread.
I picked Caribou for mine. I'm really proud of that one.
Caribou.
But it's not like you can't say Caribou either, you know?
Yeah.
I want to say one, but this is a heavy gamble.
Which one?
Gamble.
Who?
Because he's kind of hype, but people, the Birdman scar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I knew you were going to react that way.
my
That's what I
God.
want to say. I knew you were going to react that way.
But the thing is, yeah, you're gonna make money, I guess. But it's like the main thing is like
How much money you got to make?
well, I'm thinking like money
You know what I'm
investing in now, like how much money.
Yeah.
The main thing is for stocks you want to buy low.
So
and
let me
sell
know
high.
right now. What do you think his stock value would be at? Like price wise? You think it'd be like $1,000?
At least, yeah.
I would say 100, but.
So
okay,
what do you
fine.
think it would shoot up to after he's revealed?
If he goes up to the hype, or like probably.
But what hype is there? He just has the last poneglyph.
But
The
if
road
he-
poneglyph.
My thing is, if he has a last poneglyph, that means he's somewhat significant. Like he's gonna be. Not, I'm not saying endgame character though, but he's gonna matter to the actual series. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like the same thing, like how Odin and Rox came out of nowhere, and now they're having significance to the story of the actual like either.
You
Rise
think
or-
he's gonna have that type of play?
I'm not saying like a role, because how they were pointing, they had a role. I think he's gonna have a role. I don't think he's gonna be like a Davy or like a main villain or I don't know. I think he's gonna have a major role that's gonna be a key figure in his relative time.
And then
Yeah.
move your mic closer.
That's what I think. Because like even though Rox and Ono were in the past, they still had key roles in what happened in the future of One Piece.
Yeah.
So but it's different because Man with the Bird Scar, he's not from the past to our knowledge. He's relevant now. He has the last poneglyph, what they need right now to go to Laugh Tale.
Yeah.
So like whoever has that, because you think, all right, Emo has it, or somebody who's going to be the main villain. We don't even know if he's a villain or not. We don't know who he is, but he has a key, the last key to the last island. So you had to be somewhat significant to have that. And some people think he might be, an admiral, or he might be, Davy Jones or somebody like, some people might think he might be Nika or Joy Boy. We don't know, but like for some reason, why does he have it? What does he know? Why you're hiding it? Why are you making roll pulls? Like, you know what I mean? Like, So again, there's a thing why there's a reason why he's there. That's what I'm saying. That's something the hype has to be there.
And also too, for example, I don't think they're the same person, but what if they are? I'm talking about for adding to Lionel's thing. Because I know my number one, I might be choose Nika. I'm gonna think.
No,
I can't choose Nika.
Bro, you're not making any bread from that.
What?
No, he's right because they're already on the scale on it.
You
Like,
think?
Yes, bro. It's like an apple.
Because people were thinking he doesn't even exist. And I'm like, I've been saying he's been existing for like ever.
but people already probably have a lot of stocks
Yeah,
in him.
people
because-
already probably have a lot of stock in him.
Especially
already.
what we seen him do with the whole Elbath knocking out vice animals and all that stuff.
Right.
Like,
Whoa,
being-
that's Joy Boy.
I mean, you might expect he might be stronger than Joy Boy. You get me? Like, he's
Yeah,
the
bro.
same person or stronger.
Yeah,
the person
bro.
who fought Emu. You get
I think
me?
that's bad. Lauren.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you the truth. Y'all should have picked Frankie.
Frankie?
Yeah. Listen, he's a straw hat. I truly believe like Frankie probably has like, let's say like $300, right now, whatever. Frankie's ability to tell the world about the One Piece mural that's on Elbath makes him an automatic threat. Plus, he has Pluton blueprints. The dude could just build Pluton if he felt like it at any point, and he could build multiple Plutons.
And he's about to learn from Vegapunk, or is learning from Vegapunk.
Brother,
too.
what?
No, yeah,
That's fair.
Frankie's a
Frankie could literally be at any point, he could be like 300, or he could literally be at like 10K, bro. I really don't know. I feel like it could be either or. It really depends on the people who like. I don't think the general population thinks about Frankie in that way, where he could build multiple Plutons. So they'll just be like, yo, he could build stuff. He's closer to Vegapunk, whatever. Here's 300. So they don't buy it. But if they knew, like, if they remembered he could just build multiple Plutons at any point if he felt like it, bro, his bounty would be one of the highest.
So then, with that, like, I'm obviously not for building wise, but what about Robin then? If you gotta go with Frankie's, you gotta go with
No,
Robin.
because her stock has been high since she was a kid, and it's because of the same thing.
I'm looking at the stocks. Is it strength wise? Is it?
No, it's just danger, like importance, relevancy. It could be strength too. It has to be kind of a combination of all those things. It's what people think their stock is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to determine what the stock is, no matter what you think, according to their power. It's about like what Marv thinks, what I think, what anybody.
I was gonna add for Lionel saying, remember in the towards the beginning of Elbath, we got this guy narrating, and he was saying, "Don't stay on Elbath too long." Mm-hmm. Remember his name? I don't.
Arno,
right? For all we know, that could be the man with the burn scar. They could be one and the same, or they could just be worlds apart. You don't know. But that's where I'm thinking where Lionel's going with. I thought of that. They could be the same person. Because who's this? Because Oda gave us this person. We're expected to get more from Arnold. Arnold, or whatever his name is, that explorer. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you just ended there, what was the point of giving us that at all? I don't know if he's gonna be the man with the burn scar, but to me, I just thought about
a
it.
crazy stock would have been Gunko, bro.
Gunko, yeah.
That would have been crazy, bro.
I also think of Yamato because
where do you think Yamato's
Yamato,
stock would be,
Yamato.
bro? Where do you think Yamato's stock would be, bro? Real
'cause-
talk.
'cause
Because I'll give you even the option of saying two places she could have been. You can say what she could have been before Wano ended and after. Where you think her stock would have been and after would have been.
the first time we hear Yamato's name, I think it was high, but then
High.
afterwards,
You think like $2,000. You
Yeah.
think like a couple honey.
I think the one we
A couple
kind of
thousands.
yeah.
Okay.
Because Kaido's son. And then we're seeing what Kaido. Because that's what we got. We got it was Kaido's son. But then the review and how it went down, I think it lowered a little bit.
How much you think it
You
lowered
think
by?
alone when she got revealed as a woman?
Because it wasn't, now it's not a person that's fighting Luffy.
That
And then-
that was sexist stock.
Yeah. Because no, it dropped that. It's not a person that's fighting Luffy. And then also, they think they're Odin or want to be Odin. I think that lowered.
No, yeah.
That kind of tired it out. It's just
So
like
the
it lowered-
controversy
Yeah.
around this stock.
It
Okay.
lowered it. You
I
know?
see that. Yeah, I brought that up in mine.
Yeah.
Because I said Yamato earlier.
Yeah.
And I placed what I thought. So.
Yeah, I think when we saw her battling with Kaido, I think it raised a little bit, but then it was hyped too because our potential Straw Hat, but then when didn't, I think it dropped even lower because now it's like, all right, are we gonna get more of her or not?
Yeah.
You know, we kind of expect she may show up in the war, but it's kind of low. So now you're kind of at this like, what do? Do you invest or do you not?
So
I think it lowered now.
So how much do you think it lowered? So you said it was a couple thousand, maybe like. Do you think she's like in the hundreds range? Do you think she's in the dollars range? Do you think like she's in like the cents range?
I don't think it's that low. The highest I'll go is 500. I think she's in the range.
Okay.
But I think 500 or lower.
All right.
You know, I'll go for like her, like, because right now we kind of expect she's going to do something, but not so much. But I can't give no credit because, you know. So,
Yeah. How about you, Lionel?
What?
Where you think she?
You
You think her stock is higher or lower after Wano?
I'll say maybe it lowered a little bit, but I think it's stalemated. Like it didn't, because she still has potential of like, I think Lawrence said I lost train of thought, like her coming back.
Yeah.
Like, she's, to me, still showed that she might have some relevancy to the story, and like, especially Wano is a big key in the One Piece universe with the poneglyphs and them making the poneglyphs, and like, you know, it's a very important island that there's a way she is going to come back.
Yeah.
And I still think she possibly could be a Straw Hat. So I think it's like, it's her stock paused. I'll say it's paused, stalemated for now. And probably went a little bit down, but there might be a return.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real. Who might have a little more, like, I would say you might get more money off the stock is Momo.
Yeah. I said Momo.
Yeah, because he's 28 now with the mind, but if he trains,
Yeah.
and they're definitely showing that he has Odin's body, right? The strong body he inherited from Odin. So he comes back more of a warrior. The only problem is like you don't have.
He could unleash Pluton
Yeah.
because he has it already.
Yeah.
And he knows he does.
I don't think he's gonna be a conqueror, but
I said Yamato's stock would fall to like 5 cents.
yeah, dang.
Straight up, bro. Momonosuke's would shoot up very high.
Yeah, I think Momo will
Yeah.
shoot up.
I think I might have my 5.
Oh.
One is Chopper.
Chopper's his
Yo.
stock is always gonna
I
be.
feel like any straw hat, they're just
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
be,
you're always
yeah.
because
Straw Hats.
No, the only like I said, the only people you could probably do is Nami, because she probably has like a strong backstory coming. That,
Yeah.
Unlike the rest of them who have all their.
I can't say it because Usopp, like,
Usopp is tied to Yasub. He's not gonna have any. That's his backstory, bro.
no, do you think Usopp's stock is high?
Yeah.
What?
I don't think it's high as it was before Elbaf. I think it's gone down in Elbaf, but it's still high. He's not gonna lose like if he's like $2,000 right now or something like that. He probably went down to like 1,700. You know what I'm saying?
I only say that because like
People
for instance,
love Usopp, bro.
they love him, but I think they're getting sick of his inactivity. Like for instance, like the only time he's actually been relatively active is Fishman Island and a little bit to Dressrosa.
As soon as he does slightly something, Lionel, his stock skyrockets.
Really,
You know it does.
I mean,
Now people love Usopp for like
Right.
no reason, for no reason.
Saying Usopp is crazy.
Yo.
Saying Chopper is crazy.
You know what's
because
crazy?
also Chopper hasn't really done anything either.
Chopper's dream alone, Lionel.
No, I get you, but like
He's trying to cure the world.
no, and I get you, but like people also want, all right, what are you doing achieving that goal? Like, what are evidence action wise? Because people knock Chopper for not curing the Oni virus. You get me? Like
No, he cured the Oni virus. He didn't cure the smile.
the smile thing, yeah. Like
So, listen, that's okay. Like, he's going to miss some.
Okay, what about?
I was saying Brooke.
I want to say, real quick, I just know because we were talking about Usopp. Did y'all see that picture? I never noticed it, where they compared Usopp's, like what he's wearing and how it resembles Emu's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I just
seen
sent
that.
it in the chat. Look in the chat.
Yeah, I
It
seen
was
that.
weird. I was like, what? I've never noticed that.
Yeah,
till they
it's
put
very
together.
similar
They're
outfits.
Very
Yeah.
similar. But for stock wise, Bonnie.
Bonnie's high too, bro.
Yeah, Bonnie's is high,
Yeah.
bro. Bonnie's is high. She with the crew right now.
Yeah, bro.
But she could, I don't know, they could leave her on Elbaf, in all honesty.
You should have put Yarouge.
Yarouge.
He's still yet to be shown.
That's who I thought of. Yo, because he's the last supernova. to me,
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, no, Yarouge is right. I don't know where's he going to fit? That's what I'm
I
trying
was saying earlier he might fit with the ancient weapon Uranus because I think that Uranus was made by the ancient Birkins because of the weather ball technology.
Okay.
And how it involves weather. Anel is a Birkin. He's involved with weather. His devil fruit was a weather devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? We have Herodes, who's also a Birkin, science, weather. You know, the reason why they said they left to the blue planet was also to gather resources because they don't have any on Weatheria. And then Birkin Moon City, and his wings look like he's a Birkin. So he might have intel on like what Uranus is, the same way Caribou has information on Pluton and Poseidon.
No, yeah, Uranus is a good one.
I thought of one, and it might get you annoyed, Larry, again.
Don't say Sanji. Don't say Blackbird. Marco?
I know.
Anel not coming back. Anel's one of those other like stocks that are never going to drop.
Yo.
I know it, bro. Like he's done.
If he did come back, you would make so much.
Yo, seriously, bro.
Because
the bottom, like, bro.
Because like right now,
bro.
they're high, but they're nowhere near high enough to like you think he's gonna do anything.
Right, but if he did come back, I would be like, what the hell? Like this is stupid.
I don't know. That thing is, I don't know how Oda would write it, but if he's introducing me back, because we got like I don't know, we got Crocodile, we got Lucci, we got Kaku. Who else we got?
And my thing is,
Buggy.
and these are characters who were like important to the weather arc, but Enel was important of a big major arc of Skypiea. Like Skypiea is a very important arc that people didn't realize until like now.
Yeah.
So another one,
And he foreshadowed Emo heavily. Like.
Yeah.
And a lot of other characters, like, yo, he might come back, bro.
If I know he's not gonna come back because this is a done deal, right? But you would, because like a fan favorite, Geen. If he came back,
But apparently they did come back, but like not like relevancy wise, but they came back apparently.
Stock is in the gutter, bro.
Yeah,
so I know.
You making 24 cents.
I think that's the stocks is so low,
Yo,
but if
that's
he came back,
at
whatever,
24
and did
cents,
whatever,
bro.
like, because to me, it's like
That's
all he
a
has to do,
penny trade.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking, off buying wise, you'll be able to buy up everything for like $1. Like, you know, like, all the stocks, you're the owner of Gee, like whatever, right? For like $1. But if he came back and then you found out he took out Don Creed and whatever was stronger, I think you'll make some. I think you'll make some good money. Like I'm thinking like potential for like all right, there's like absolutely no investment at all with a potentially not even a high return, but like if they did come back because like, if we're getting people back, whatever. Like I don't really care for Don Creed.
Bro, we got Bellamy back, bro.
Yeah, we
Like,
got Bellamy,
who
Buggy,
thought
Rob
Bellamy's
Lucci, Crocodile.
Seriously, bro.
We're getting back people like, you know.
Bellamy is cooked. His bounty never changed, bro. It was always the same, bro.
Yeah, it's probably chill.
Bounty always the same, bro.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. There's so many characters, brother.
So all right, so it's like LaRouche, Frankie, and Nami.
What Boa?
But I think the big,
What about Boa?
Boa's stocks are high too, Lionel.
Yeah.
Why you keep picking people that have high stocks already? You gotta pick people that ain't right there just yet, but you think they're gonna be there.
That's why I want to choose. I want to choose Law because he should be low because he just lost.
I was thinking of the Strat Grand Fleet. Do you think it's high too?
Well,
I don't think they're high. I don't think they're gonna have significance on the story like that.
some of them already got. We already saw Barto get taken out. He was like kind of the driving force for that Grand Fleet.
Yo, that's a crazy one.
Barto.
The people that had stock on Barto,
Oh,
and he
'cause
just
you
got
weren't expecting
taken
that.
out. You weren't expecting that
Like
at all.
Shakes?
Immediately plummeted. And the thing is, we don't know if he's gone.
Yeah.
But like you could tell, like people are like, "Yo, there might be a chance he's actually gone," so they took out.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, 100%. Because it was so random. He's like, oh, he's gonna Grand Fleet or whatever. He's not gonna run. But of all people, you think Shanks' crew is the one that takes him. You wouldn't have called that.
Yeah, you
because
wouldn't have
you wouldn't
called
have thought they met. It was so random, you know.
That's
But
crazy.
it was kind of we don't know because it was kind of implied because he already messed up Shanks'. Wait, did we know that was Shanks that he did it to?
Yeah, he knew it was Shanks.
No, did we know?
What?
That
At the time,
Bartolo messed
yeah.
up. Oh, because of
Yeah,
the
we
cover
knew.
story.
Yeah, we knew.
But
Because
that-
the cover story.
The thing is, we didn't know how Shanks moved. Like he was gonna retaliate like that.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Yeah,
But it's especially mainly because like Shanks ended up like beating him down, letting him go. It was Yasab that killed him. Because he was just like, nah, for no reason. Like, no reason. Yasab's a savage. You can see why he. No, I'm stop.
Wait, what you about to say, bro?
You see why he just had that left his kids.
Wait, you said that you had others. What was your others?
Well, I said Chopper.
Uh huh.
I had
No.
Anel. Who was the first one I said? I said somebody before. Who did I say? No, I think you debunked it. No, yeah. Oh, sorry. The Birdman scar.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
That's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say 1, but again, I'm saying Gambles now. The owl per Bebo.
Oh, Biblo.
Yeah, Biblo. Because
I think that's a great stock right now.
man,
I feel like it's climbing though. That's the only thing. I do feel like the stock
it's
is
only
climbing.
climbing because he's so mysterious and suspicious now. Like, because
Yeah.
we start thinking like since what Sal said to him, we're not thinking there's more to him than like.
I'm gonna be honest. I put my stock on him as soon as we met Biblo.
Yeah,
Biblo.
really?
Yeah, I told you guys I was suspicious of Biblo ever since they said he was hundreds of years old and specifically catered to the library. And he has a devil fruit.
And he has this look at his eye like he kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah,
But he won't say nothing.
Yeah, it's just like I always suspected Biblo stocks was gonna rise. As soon as we met him, I was like, "Yo, you gotta buy."
You started us off with Smoker, but I don't think you gave.
Smoker? I ain't say no smoker.
You didn't say Smoker? Like,
No,
I
I didn't say
smoker
no.
too.
It's
Or
smoker
unless he said smoke.
Smoker stocks was the highest they ever been just at Alabasta.
Yo, word.
That's it, brother.
He's the next guy.
yo, next guard.
Yo,
He's Luffy's rival.
yo, Jay, we all thought that.
I didn't. I did not think it, bro. And then all of a sudden, bam, he gets the law, gets bodied by Virgo. Doflamingo treats him badly.
Yeah.
I think his stocks is lower than they were at Alabasta, bro. I think at Alabasta he was like a clear 2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he just dropped to like Yamato 5 cents level, bro. Like he
So-
had the gutter, dog.
But the thing is, like, all right, so he could actually be a prime one to make money on if Oda, like, because if he teams up with Fujitora, that could raise his stocks. Because he could, because they had that a similar.
It would drop Fuji stocks.
That's crazy.
Fuji stocks, bro. Straight up, bro. Fuji stocks was dropping, dog.
I have
Cause I'm thinking he's so low right now, he has the potential you can make money off it if you buy his stock.
Yeah, possibly.
Smoker. Because I'm thinking, if he teams up with, like, I'm thinking Fuji, Kobe, Garp is, he's kind of like captured right now, right? But like in that group could rise Smoker stocks where he's actually like, future of the Marines. Because to me, right now, we're expecting Smoker, Kobe, Tashigi, and what did I say? Smoker and Fujitora to be the future of the Marines. It's that group that's going to lead the Maroons later on.
I guess, bro.
So to me, Smoker
Could be
be a good
Helmeppo, you know what I'm saying?
pick. Yeah, he's part of that
You know what I'm
group.
saying?
I wouldn't invest too many stocks in him, but like he's part of that group.
one more.
There's so many characters.
Yo, there is. And I'm like forgetting some and just remembering some. I'm thinking of new characters and old characters.
I'll tell you the truth. You know whose stocks I think people put in a lot as soon as they saw him, and then it dropped right after Egghead? Kizaru. Boy rolled in on a cannonball, decimated all the worst generation at that point, except for Blackbeard. All of a sudden, bro, he gets the Egghead. I think his stocks went down a little bit with that Wano comment, but I also think that it might have lifted with that Wano comment where he was like, yo, I'm going to go over there and do some damage. And he didn't at all.
He was stripping.
And then he goes to Egghead, and then what happens at Egghead happens. I feel like his stocks dropped a little bit. I think his stocks dropped and Fuji's rose because of it. Especially since Fuji seems to be like, people are suspecting next future,
Yeah.
admiral, like the real admiral. I mean, I could see Fuji stocks rising. I'd probably purchase Fuji stocks right now, but I think they're high right now.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying with that, because we don't know what's going to happen with Garp. But Garp and Fuji are on a similar wave, but we don't know what's going to happen with Garp. Garp is old.
You know who's a sleeper? But their stock is probably really high still. Aokiji.
I was thinking Aokiji before, but I was like, they got to be high. He's on the Blackbeard powers. But we don't know where direction he's going to go.
We don't know what direction he's going to
He's gonna
go.
go
That's the
at
thing.
all.
So
Yeah.
his involvement to the story might determine what happens that's history changing, right? He might be the reason why Blackbeard loses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could picture people like not realizing that. You buy the stock now, watch it flourish later. I just don't know if it's going to happen, but I feel like regardless, it might be a safe bet anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I was thinking Aokiji too.
Aokiji's a good one.
Who's down? The Green Bulls is down.
You think so?
I do.
don't know if Green Bulls is
I
down,
think Green
bro.
Bulls
I
is
don't know
down.
if Green Bulls is down, bro. I really don't.
'Cause I don't think he's gonna get higher.
We don't know though. We don't know. Like, picture this. Like, Green Bull could probably jump onto Pluton itself, just seep himself into the ship, and just destroy it probably. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he could probably do that, yo. Pizarro Avalo does something like that, and he's not a Logian.
Maybe.
I think it's the attitude you think that brings him down, because he like fanboys over Akainu. And he's supposedly like the weakest.
Yeah. And I know people had him high because to me, like people underestimate like the damage to fight of when he was picking at Albert and Queen. It's like Sebastian when he raised his whole high. I was like, dude, look at their condition. Like, are you serious? Like Shakes came at Green Bull for doing the same thing for the Straw Hats. Like, are you serious? You're trying to pick at these people that just came out to fight, and he thought the same thing for Kid. Shakes was like, Kid just came off a fight. Like, is he fully recovered? Like, you know, like that was his worry. But this was way earlier than that. So then we saw what happened. So it's just like, oh. So it's like, yeah, you're strong, you're armor level, but you're looking far like the weakest. So I was like, it could be high, but because also too right now, I think next battle's coming up. He's gonna show up, but he's ultimately gonna lose.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't have him too high.
I'll tell you this. It's a stretch. It's a stretch, and it's only because of what's on the One Piece mural. I would say we should place some stock value on Carrot. I think she's low right now. I think it could be higher later. That's just me, but when we looked at the One Piece mural, there was a mink on there. So we know that they're joining the army to some degree. She's going to be a big part of it because she's also going to come with Zunisha.
Yeah.
And Zunisha's like an ancient weapon too, like low key, right? So I would give some stock value to Carrots, and I think hers is probably way too low right now.
Really?
I think it's way too low.
I was thinking of Carrot.
Yeah,
but
I think
it
her
was too
stock value
high.
would be way too low. You think it's too high?
No, I was gonna say Carrot, but I thought hers was too high.
No.
So then Carrot's my okay. Then Carrot.
Yeah.
I do think I think that's a good pick. I do believe though, when she's gonna come with Momo and Yamato, probably riding on Zunisha. So I believe Carrot will be the lowest
Because
no one's thinking about
Momo
Carrot.
is gonna control Zunisha and tell it to like, oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good thought process.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think about that.
So yo, we out, Zunisha. Okay. Yeah. Pick me up. No, it's not like she can travel that far, you know. But yeah.
That's a good one. I really like the Carrot and Momonosuke call out. I didn't even think that they were gonna do that. But Zunisha's definitely gonna join the battle. Damn. There's so many characters.
So then you think Emmett's gonna come back then?
No, Emmett's done, bro.
Yeah, Emmett's done.
Yeah, Emmett. Well, wasn't there a robot in the One Piece mural?
I think
Maybe Vegapunk
That's probably
transforms
crazy.
Kuma
Into Emmett?
into a new Emmett.
That'd be crazy. Ooh, Bonnie's not gonna like that.
Why would she like this? She has her dad back.
I always thought he was gonna somehow bring Kuma back. Somehow.
That's the way you bring it back. In
What?
Emmett,
In Emmett?
you put his consciousness into the robot. It's sort of like Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Where you put his brother Al's memories into the armor.
But I think the main thing is not Kuma's body's a problem. It's like the whole memories are like
Yeah, he'll
gone.
get it back. Somehow.
I mean, he has the memories. So you think because Vegapunk legit had them in that? I mean, Ekka's kind of destroyed, but he had. Remember, Bonnie went inside that. So if you could get all that and put that back into, because basically that's what kind of like I guess probably resulted in Kuma being this mindless thing. All that was taken out of him.
Yeah.
You put it back. That should be a way to reverse it and getting Kuma back.
Yeah. I mean, just gotta get it back. First.
Yeah. So I don't necessarily. I mean, it could be an Emmett. I don't know if we're gonna get Emmett again. But to me, it's like you just need another body in a way to do that. So, and also, you could repair Kuma's body now. It's all machines at this point.
Low key, you know who you're gonna lose money on? I'm gonna tell you right. You're gonna lose money on Shamrock.
I was thinking
I think
Shamrock, but I was
his
like,
bounty-
I think it's so high right
I think
now.
his stock
Are
is
so
so
high.
high,
It is
but yo,
ridiculous
it's
high.
gonna plummet, bro.
Dude,
I feel it. I just feel it. It's gonna plummet.
it's so high to the point where people are the whole Sebastian's whole take about the whole Garling scar. They no longer think it's Garling. They think it's Shamrock. We're like literally age-wise, it doesn't
Right,
make sense.
yeah.
It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
no,
But
you're absolutely right.
They got Shamrock that high.
Yeah.
That that back then he was already at a Yonko level apparently. Like
his stock is dropping.
it's
1,000%.
It's gonna drop, bro.
It's so high.
I
right
will say
now.
I do want to see that battle, even though
Between who?
Shanks and Shamrock.
Oh, okay.
But even though only because if you want to put Shamrock on that level, he shouldn't be on Shanks' level at all.
You think he got Conquerors?
I don't.
I don't think he got Conquerors either.
Yeah, I think
bro.
Shanks is the only one who.
I think that would be
Shamrock at
crazy.
the one
That would be so. To me, I want as dope for the dopeness in the fight. Is like, but you gotta like give him much. Like, you gotta give him Shanks' like strength and ability and Conquerors. Because you see two Shanks level people battling, that would be fire. But I don't think Shamrock's that at all. But it'll be dope for the fight. To see two twins do it that way, you know?
That'd be first though. Two twins conquerors fighting each other, or two
Yeah.
twins that are conquerors.
Yeah.
We never seen that.
It will be
We-
that
now
fight
I'm
will
trying
be
to think-
dope as heck.
The closest we saw was Dante versus Virgil. Yeah. That would make me cry. But even then, it was always Dante was the more talented one, so he didn't have to work as hard as Virgil. So Virgil wanted more power.
It's gonna be like that in the Jet Li 1 movie, where it's like you had the two of the final ones, like, but eventually he didn't know how to, he didn't know how to use his the combined power of all the ones you're thinking, but like that level fighting, but like
See,
obviously
the thing
that's
is,
One Piece.
there's a small glimpse thinking that Shamrock could be a conqueror because he gives a different energy than Garland.
He does. I
Like,
would
there's a
say that.
certain energy he gives all the Garland. There's certain energy I'm like, nah, like I don't see it. But again, maybe because I'm thinking of Shanks. That could be why I'm thinking of Shanks.
Also, too, I want to know. Because Garling, to me, gave off a different energy when we first saw him than after God Valley. That energy was
Yo,
gone.
yeah, I will say his stock was high, and then his stock dropped at God
Like,
Valley for sure.
I
But
would,
you know
yeah.
what it is? I think people bought right back into it because
Yeah.
then he became a Gorosei member.
True. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So if you stayed with the stock and you didn't sell it, I think you would have still just like made money because the stock went up, it went down, and then he became a Gorosei member. So it's like mad high now.
Yeah.
To where even Sebastian has theorized, oh, Garling is probably going to take Emu's seat
Yeah.
before the others do.
And people also talk about like, oh, Garling was so young back then in God Valley, so that thing like he had time to rise. I guess yeah, you're right.
So I could see like, yo, you lost for a second, but then you just made way more money after that. So you just
Yeah.
had to stick with it. Watch it come back down. Damn, man.
I'm just bad. There's no other pirates really that like rival Luffy because like we know Shanks, but he's any kind of like it's like Blackbeard, but he's already high.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to choose another pirate, but who's left?
Pirates wise,
Yeah, there's not really much left.
you could probably go Doflamingo.
I thought of Dolphy.
If he gets freed, he's
freed,
because his
yeah.
stock's got to be the lowest. He's
Yeah.
in
So
prison.
where's he gonna go after that?
Yeah. What about Cat?
No, Cat ain't stock ain't going up. Bro.
What? He's more of a value than Dolphy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I saw him have. I explained this earlier, but I was like, yo, he has Conquerors, and yet he ain't crashing out over his sister. He's sitting at home looking at the big screen while Vegapunk is on display playing BET Rhapsody. Like, I don't know. Like, what is he doing? Anybody else has a Conqueror is crashing out.
We don't know.
If he
his
takes
game.
over the Big Mom parts, because Big Mom is like expected to be gone, you know.
Yeah, then he gets that boost.
Yeah, then he
Yeah,
he has
but
to act. He has to do it.
I just feel like it's so iffy that even happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like his stock is good at
Because
all.
to me, I don't think he'll do better. Because to me, it's like I get to argue with Sebastian all the time, right? Because you could view it as similar to like, but it wasn't Marco taking over the Whitebeard Pirates. It was most likely to get revenge from Blackbeard. In this situation, Cat could actually, because they all agree, like, yo, if Big Mom's gone, they all talked about this. Who's the leader of the Big Mom Pirates when Big Mom's gone? Petrel thought it was him because he's the oldest. But everyone doesn't know it's Dogtooth because he's the strongest, right? It's different from Marco because Marco was just like, yo, we want to go after Blackbeard. But he wasn't the leader or the captain of the pirates, where Cat could literally be the captain. So, but that's only if he chooses to do so. if he wants to, because he kind of mostly just a protector, he would have to take up that captain role, you know? And then what do you do? You're the captain. Like, what are you gonna do? You're not having a bunch of kids like Big Mom. Like, what are you gonna further? You know?
Yeah.
What is Cat's purpose? Is the whole thing? You're trying to go on the war? You're gonna team up with Luffy? Do we want that? Do we want Cat teaming up with Luffy?
I think Puddin stock is probably too high right now.
I thought of putting 2. I'm like, nah.
Does Blackbeard still have
low.
her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's too high right now.
There you go. There's Cat's. I forgot because you mentioned the sister. I totally forgot about it.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what Larry's
He's not crashing out on her.
We don't know what he's fully doing.
Does he know Blackbeard has her?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should because he wrote about it.
Aokiji and Van Auger came through.
Yeah. So that's where. Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, it's just he's not doing nothing. We saw him chilling.
I just saw this now. So I think we're gonna get, and I'm not saying Luffy's gonna do this, but we're gonna hear Luffy and Blackbeard has Garp. Mm-hmm. We're gonna find out if Luffy's actually gonna, help his grandfather, right? And around that time, that's probably gonna be the time where Cat is going with the Big Mom Pirates to Blackbeard itself.
So you're saying it's the Big Mom Pirates and Straw Hats going to Fullerhead to get Garp
and Pudding. I think that's what we might be getting. So that's where Cat stocks could rise.
But my thing is,
it's going to be
in time in the game, what's that going to lead to then?
I don't know. That's only if Luffy decides to. The thing is, does Luffy try to save his grandfather? Like that's what I don't know.
Yeah,
you think
course.
so?
Yeah, Luffy's gonna try to save Garp, bro.
Yeah.
Especially hearing that it's Blackbeard and he knows what happened with Ace. Like,
yeah, because to me, this is also where it could rise too. I don't know if Smoker's gonna be part of this. I doubt it, but Kobe should be part of this too. There's no way Kobe doesn't come back. He might even meet up with Luffy to do this. You know? So we're gonna get I think we're gonna get like some Marines, Big Bomb Pirates, Straw Hats, against Blackbeard Pirates and Fullerhead. All the pirates there. His teammates there.
but the thing is, do we want this? Because no. I only say this because we always thought, all right, who's Luffy's main villains? It's either Emo or Blackbeard, and we all assumed, all right, Blackbeard is mostly going to be what towards Laugh Tale, Pirate King. That's their battle. But their battle now is between him and Luffy, Blackbeard and Luffy, saving Garp. It's like we're getting what we wanted, but not at the same time. We're not getting we got what we wanted Luffy versus Blackbeard, but it's not the way we thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all one, and y'all gonna think I'm bugging at first, but then y'all gonna see it. I think the best stock you could possibly have right now is probably Laboon.
Laboon?
Yo, y'all think I'm wrong? Yo, Laboon. Yes, Laboon. Laboon's gonna meet up with Brooke somehow, some way, whatever, and then Laboon is gonna take all the rest of the world, the world's like whales, and like literally fight with them in the final war, because there's also a whale holding people on top of them, in the One Piece mural.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, you just gotta look up the One Piece mural, and there's a whale, bro. It looks like Laboon.
I thought you were gonna say, in all honesty,
Who's gonna think Laboon? Like, who's gonna put money on Laboon? And then you see Laboon, and you're like, what the hell?
I thought of even, I'm not gonna say a bigger role, but also a different role. Besides what you said, and it could be that Oda could have foreshadowed this. Remember what we saw Laboon doing?
Not trying to knock down the red line.
But we also there's a whole
Reverse
army,
Mountain.
a whole army, a family of.
Right, we've seen them.
Yeah. What if all of them start attacking the Red Line and they destroy it? Like all the whales in the sea start banging their heads
because
Laboon, and he takes that charge. And they're the ones that destroy the Red Line.
Telling you, bro.
Because there's a lot of them.
I think
Laboon, dog.
to me,
put your stock on Laboon.
To me,
Fight now.
I see it and don't see it, but they can't just be the only ones because that's too crazy to me.
No, yeah, I mean,
I'm thinking now. You made me think of Dressrosa, how everybody took part in like trying to stop the birdcage. I see the Laboon whales gonna do their part, as in like breaking down the red line, but maybe Luffy's gonna finish it or whatever. But like you know how like everybody stopped, like we're stopping, then Luffy did the final attack on Doflamingo, and then the first page dissipated, but like everybody was in a row, like stopping the birdcage at one point. Something like that. If the red line's going to be destroyed, something like that's probably going to happen. And Laboon, the whales are going to probably be there once, like crashing their heads against the red line. I see that more because them just destroying it is because how literally that covers the whole world, and how many whales you got to do to like, how crazy that is, how big and humongous the red line is. It's like
you could add it with the other factor because we expected they expected all blue to make all blue. You got to create it, but you also expected something else to destroy the red line, right? I forgot what we said it was, but
we always thought it was Luffy punching it or doing the whole Gatling thing he did with Noah. We always saw like certain aspects of like what I said, birdcage. Luffy attacking Noah, Luffy hitting Kaido as big as an island. We think those aspects, what Luffy's gonna do to end up destroying the red line. It's kind of there. Or Luffy, stretching the red line or making it into a big giant ball because he's rubber.
You know it's gonna be funny that Jinbei gonna jump in with them. He's gonna be like, he gonna just like forehead the.
He's like Laboon. He just Laboon. He's a whale shark. He's part shark.
He gonna talk
part
to
whale.
them.
It's like, what we doing out here, cuz?
He gonna be the Meowth, bro.
The what?
Marv, when did we start the pod? Like 9:08, something like that. I think we started at 9:08. I just want to make sure that we're good. Not 9:08. My bad.
Yeah, I was like
6:08. 6:08. 6:08.
You were confused. I'm like, what?
Yeah. All right, we can move past this. Did I call out CD's gifted memberships, or did he send another 20? Am I bugging? No, I think he just sent the 20. Yeah, I called it out already. Thank you anyway, CD. Somebody, Wise Life Gaming with the 2 says, lifetime dragon stockholder. # most loyal fan base. Yeah, nobody's giving up those stocks, bro. Nobody, bro. I've tried getting Sebastian to get rid of it, and he just won't.
It's gonna be worth it in the end.
Yeah,
I believe
it'll be worth it in the end. It's like buying Park Avenue, like in Monopoly, the one of the blue ones.
Yeah.
You buy it for a lot of money, and you think it's gonna pay off, and it just doesn't, because everybody just keeps like getting past it. It's hard to land on, and then you build like 4 hotels on it or motels on it, and then you get a hotel on it, and somebody finally lands on it, and you just demolish their bank account. That's how it is. That's what Dragon stock, right, Marv? That's what Dragon stock is gonna be like. Park Ave. Davey D. Oaks with the 5 says, how much do y'all want to bet Buggy is going to be important and Anel is coming back? I got 30 on each. # bang bang Buggy gang. Buggy for sure is going to be important. He might even become the Pirate King. While Luffy's like the World King.
That's crazy.
Anel not coming back. Sorry.
I can't wait. Yo, we got to record the day with it.
No, it's not happening, bro. Dropping it, bro. Dropping it, bro. I can't have it, bro. It's crazy.
Like, what's he doing up there?
Yeah, like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna come back for? Yeah. All right. Next one is from Fluffy Hawk 24 with the 5. Says, hey, I got a question. I made my first One Piece video. What kind of tips do you guys have for me to grow and get more subscribers, likes, and views? Be consistent with posting more than anything. Do not worry about your quality of the video. Anything you spend more than 10,000 hours doing, you're going to become a pro at it. You're just going to learn tips and things like that yourself. But you just have to get into the consistency of just posting nonstop. Like, you could put one Piece video, but that's not going to blow you up. Like, it's just not. You got to post that video. You have to do clips, post that on social media. You have to get traffic running through organically, but also through other mediums of different platforms. You just want to build multiple places to where your video can be seen. You want to build a Discord. You want to do everything you possibly can. But you just got to make sure that you post consistently. And you have to like it. If you don't like posting consistently, then you're not going to make it. So don't expect yourself to be like, oh, I'm going to make this video here and then not make a video for like a whole week. Your audience is just going to fall out from like wanting to watch you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just keep pushing the envelope. Be consistent, dog. Be consistent.
Honestly, I'm back on the NL thing.
Oh my God.
only because
Anel's not coming back.
he's probably not. But I think where there's an avenue where he possibly can is because, like, we all know the cover story, but there's a history there, right? Tying to possibly Lunarian and stuff like that, and the Burka also back to Earth, right? That could also tie eventually to Emu, right? So he could. I'm not saying he learned everything, but there's an avenue where he could learn some history about whatever there that could move him to want to come back for reasons, I don't know, either to like become the king of the world or whatever, or something. But the history, I think what he's learning there to those mini ones or whatever, because we saw how far back those Amamata went back to, and that one land, how, Vegapug's island was like a tropical or summer, whatever, but now it went to just straight, whatever. So there's history there, there's lore there, where it's an avenue where he could come back learning the history of the One Piece world itself.
But this is the thing. Do you think Anel's gonna just have a personality change?
No.
Right. If his personality comes back and he's the same dude as before, he's not gonna care about anybody. He don't care about anybody. He don't like anybody.
So
he don't like you.
So I'm thinking,
You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't like anybody, bruh.
But it's like, it'd be more like a thirst for power, because, like, for example, he thought, and then he wanted to make himself, he thought it was, you want to be ruler, he wanted to be like a god, so he went above.
I can't have him be defeated again, bro. Can't have it, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sad day, bro.
Like, he legit might drop.
Yeah, bro. Like, so you saying he gonna come back just to get whooped on? What's that gonna serve? Who that gonna help? We got plenty of people to get whooped on right now.
What if he came back and he, like, fused with Emu?
That would make you happy? Like, what?
He said fuse with Emu.
No. Become a Gorosei member. Yo, that would be the perfect position for him. But he would fight Emu. Why? Anel would try to fight Emu. Y'all couldn't tell me he wouldn't try to fight Emu, bro.
Does he find out who Emu really is?
I don't think he would care. He would just be like, yo, you not God, bro. I'm Kami. And he would fight Emu. And this is the thing. That's the most conqueror thing for a person who's not a conqueror. He will legit bang out with anybody. Because he just don't like them being higher than him.
Yeah. It's like, I'm the top dog.
Yeah. He not going to care about being a Gorosei member. You think he would falter and, like, be scared of Emu? I would like not to think so, but I do think he would.
He might.
He'd probably be so overconfident.
But I do believe, the reason why I said that, I think he's going to get stronger on the moon. Because he's fighting aliens. You saw
Space
that.
pirates. Them space pirates ain't nothing.
They probably
He
have
no
space
dipped
hockey.
them. Space hockey. Spocky.
Spocky.
Spock. Star Trek. Star Trek. No. Listen, bro. I think they'll be all right. Listen, you don't have to have Anel come back. It's okay. David D. Oaks with the 2 says, are you betting against Anel, Larry? Yes. Yes, I am. Brown Sound with the $5 says, Nixon 4, hashtag Larry tax, hashtag Latina baddies, hashtag Rumpelstiltskin. I hope the Knicks win. I would really like to see Pops and Charles and Merlin and Sebastian really happy. It'd be a time of their lives.
Yeah.
It's been many
Decades.
years, many moons that they haven't actually gone back to the finals, let alone won it. Yeah. And if they happen to sweep the Spurs, who's an organization that has been just as good as the New England Patriots or even better in basketball, that would be crazy. Either way, New York is done for.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to turn into Gotham. Yo, it's going to turn into Gotham, bro. Yeah. Either they lose and it turns into Gotham, which is the worst Gotham.
Yeah.
Or they win and it becomes Gotham, but like at the same time, it's still pretty bad. Either way, I'm glad I'm not in New York, bro.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. I did see, I caught the Friday's game. The
Friday's
second
game was good.
Yo, it was crazy. Start to finish, I caught.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was really good. What? What happened?
I want to do this to you again, Larry. I want to break up a down.
Oh my God!
But if you look at the mural, you see a ship with lightning coming down.
Yes, but that. All right, so we talked about this last night. We talked about this. So the mural is probably depicting 3 worlds for sure. And Oda's giving us past, present, and future moments in each world. So we can't determine, which leads more to what you're saying, that Enel could come back with his Arc Maximum and destroy Elbaf Tree. Who knows? Why would he do it, though?
He found the truth.
It was these damn giants. Listen, brother. Stop. It's not worth ruining your experience in One Piece by believing this nonsense. Nobody wants it. I don't want it. It's my favorite character besides Ace.
I think I think you're right, but I think there's an avenue where Oda, because I think he's good enough to write it where it could work with Enel.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I believe Oda's
This is
good
the
enough.
first time I'm gonna say it. I don't think he's good enough. Because I can't see anything. I can't see nothing. He would have to come with the craziest information of all time, and even if he did, he'd be treated like an exposition character. Like he's just there to give exposition. And then after he's done, his purpose is served, he gets annihilated, bro. Like annihilated. You think he's gonna get any close to strength level as like, I don't know, like even Dofi? I think his attack power is stronger than Dofi's, but the hockey just ain't there, bro.
That's what I'm thinking he could avenue where he learns it in space.
I just don't know how he does that. Unless there's some like ancient stone tablet that says, yo, hockey is this. And he goes, you know what? Right. Let's learn this. Going down to a blue planet.
I mean, he already has
Observation.
Yeah.
And you didn't also feel like there was something else missing, that he needed something else too. Like he came to that conclusion, like there's something more with this mantra that he didn't put the piece on, but he felt like there's another piece missing that he was questioning about.
And all he needs is one person. I believe Enel's talented enough. He comes across one person in space that has hockey. I think he could learn it, develop it.
Don't come back. Stay away. J2XX with the 10 says, betting on Hesperia being taken out by a buster call involving the admiral that Rox murked. And the flashback ends with Reuven going to the Reverie with Harold and Gonko. That's not a bad theory. That's not a bad theory.
We get to see, that'd be pretty cool. We get to see the admiral that eventually gets passed by Rox.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Brooks flashback?
In flashback.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see this Admiral for the longest, honestly.
That's not a bad theory, but it depends because remember, this was Rox ended up murking that guy 44 years ago or 48 years ago. Do you remember?
I think it was like
You don't think it was 56 years ago, do you? And this right now is what, 80 years ago, where we're at in Hesperia.
77 years.
77 years ago?
No,
That can't be right.
it's a little down because because it jumped, so it's a little she's
77
now.
76.
Because it was the beginning was 77, now she's 40.
So it was 70 years ago.
So 70 years ago.
and then add another 7.
No, it's just 70 years ago.
No, because remember, she was 7 at the beginning, and now she's 14.
Yeah. So if it was 77 years ago, now it's 70. Because she's now 14. Because she was 7 at 77 years ago. She was 77 years ago, she was 7. Take away 7 years from 77, she's 14 now.
I thought it would be 77 years would be the day she's born.
No, I'm wrong. It is because 77 is the actual age.
Yeah.
It's 70 years.
Yeah.
So is there a high possibility
So
that Rox ran into that Admiral, Lionel? Maybe.
Wait, during when? Wait,
During that time, that was the same Admiral that Rox took out.
because that happened in 56 years ago.
56. This is to if my math's good, it should be 63 years ago when she's 14. When she's 14, 63 years ago of the Asperia.
Maybe. I mean, it could be. Timeline is around that time.
Wait, what time are you guys talking about?
I'm confused now. Fluffy Hawk with a 5 says, can we talk about how many people underestimate Katakuri and for some reason people think Katakuri ain't like that, ain't like Sabo, ain't beating him or Blackbeard?
Wait, what was the last part? For some reason people think Katakuri ain't like that.
Katakuri beating both Sabo and Blackbeard in my opinion, but
Sabo.
that's me.
So he's saying Sabo won't, wait. Sabo ain't beating him.
Ain't like Sabo beating him or Blackbeard.
Oh, I guess he's saying that Sabo can't beat Blackbeard or Cat.
Yeah.
What, people have Sabo over Cat?
Yeah, people definitely have Sabo over Cat, for sure.
Do they?
Yeah. People think Sabo's a Yonko level person.
I wouldn't say Yonko. I wouldn't give him that.
People think he's Yonko level, dog.
No, but then that would be Cat's unders. Because no one's thinking Cat's Yonko level.
Wait, the guy's hyping up Cat or is he downgrading Cat?
I said he hyping up Katakuri.
Yeah.
And he's saying that Sabo can't beat Cat.
Yeah.
Then what level does he think Cat is?
He thinks he's higher than Sabo.
I mean, because he doesn't have the same view as...
Yeah, he thinks Katakuri is closer to Blackbeard overall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's thinking he's closer.
Yeah.
Sebastian would... Well,
Yeah.
all these people, because Sebastian, aside from Blackbeard, he doesn't like Cat or Sabo.
Yeah.
So...
I would argue that Cat's closer to Blackbeard, but off narrative, Blackbeard beat Cat, but Blackbeard's showing overall. I'm just clarify, it is 56. Rocks evaded Leverly, the mirror draw, and took out the ammo 56 years ago.
He took them out 56 years ago.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, it's possible now.
56 years. So if...
It would have been a 7-year difference.
That's another 7 years?
Another 7-year difference, yeah, because you said 63
63
to 56 years.
She's, okay, so she's 14, another 7 years. She's 21. No. 7 years. Yeah, 21.
Maybe.
21.
21.
Yo, because remember when I said the age of Brooke when he passes is like he's 38 and the age of she's like 25. So whatever happened on Asperia has to be before she reaches 25. So from 14 to 21, that could be around that time frame.
Yeah, he might be cooking.
Wait,
Okay.
so what did he say?
What?
What did the guy say, that the timeline, what he was saying? With the Admiral and Brooke in them?
He didn't say any timeline.
Yeah, he's saying his theory was that a Buster Call is going to happen on Asperia to help wipe it out, and the Admiral that Rocks took out is going to be, I guess, the one leading the Buster Call.
Okay.
And then he said Reuven is going to, we're going to see Reuven heading to the Reverie with Harold and Gunko. I don't know about that last part, because remember you guys read the little theory I had, of what I expect to happen. I mean, Buster Calls do disappear Island too, but I don't know if it's to the same extent of what God Value does.
Yeah.
But it could be both. We'll see.
Yeah. But I think that's it for the show, guys. I think we hit our 3-hour mark. Just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us through One Piece Break Week. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. We will be here next week for sure. We'll be discussing the chapter because I think the newest chapter comes out. So I'm really excited for that one. We're going to get some more Asperia history, man. I wonder what's going to happen. So Sebastian will most likely be here too. I don't think he'll be missing that one. And I spoke to him about the DDTs and the call-in stream. He said there's going to definitely be a call-in stream tomorrow, just no DDT this week. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, have a good night. Love you. Thank you, Marv. Larry.
Law.
Lino.
And Seb. Jana.